Listen. Yeah. Yes, Lord. Oh. Get that out of there. Hey everybody, it's your boy Matty Rants. Thank you so much for tuning in today for another live installment of The Panel. It's your good Sunday service with your best friends on the internet, plus an extra special guest with one of my favorite, I would say, lethal, not assassin, but a good shady tree. With Gabby with an eye today. We got a full house here, so I hope y'all have something in store. Baby, why are you sitting in my shot? I was doing household things today. So we're going to be talking about two shows in particular and then having just a little bit of a hot topic moment. But it's definitely going to be Dragula Titans to start us off today. And then we're going to follow into the 21 looks from Canada versus the world, the weather ball. I am not responsible for any of my panel members' opinions on these looks. Do not come for me. I am not ready for her. That part. Okay. So I'm giving you, this is my Lisa Bonet moment. I'm in the Cosby household, but not the Cosby household moment. And possibly my dad, is a gynecologist and my mother is a lawyer tease. Very much that. I have only like 3 dark siblings and the rest of them, how I grew up, low key, high key. Anywho, let's start with my social medias first. And then we're going to go ahead and get this gig going here. I want this extra light to hit me because I have 2 lights on me right now. Maybe forecast a shadow, but I just wanted to give this much face. It's at Matty Rants everywhere except for Twitter, which is at the Matty Rants, at the Matty Rants. You can find that in the link tree in the description down below. If you grab a branch to eat some fruit, it's a little Mativia, a good little out the door. Past the bows there. But you can find me on all my social media pages. Hit me up there. I'm a hoot on Twitter and on Instagram. Also, I do reactions to each and every one of the episodes that I cover on YouTube, on Patreon for as low as $1 a month. Now, here's the giggle for my Patreon folks that are here right now. I actually just binge watched the entirety of season 2 of White Lotus. I thought I was going to do this day by day, but like Dooley was telling me, it's going to get real juicy, and it did. And y'all know my season 1 was giving me, but that is not his uncle. That's all I'm going to say. I knew it wasn't, but I just was waiting for my confirmation. Anywho, I'm going to be releasing a lot of White Lotus videos on Patreon, so get ready for that. Plus, of course, Canada versus the World, which is already posted. And then We're Here is on that agenda too, so look out for that. I more than likely will be talking about White Lotus in a couple shows on Monday, so stay tuned for that live. Also bookable on Cameo. If you have any special requests, hit me up on Cameo. I got you. Now, if you want to drop a tip in my jar for being a good host today and doing the best job that I could possibly do, hit me up at paypal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $MattyRants, and Venmo Matty-Rants. Oh, Dooley, we're going to talk about it a little bit. So when we get towards the end of this episode, me and Dooley may rant about White Lotus for a second because I have to talk about it live with somebody, because now that I watched the entirety of it, I'm like, I have so much to discuss. Shout out to Harper. That's my favorite character. Go Aubrey Plaza, get nominated. All right, let's get the panel up here before I start talking about some other things. We're going to start with my first co-host. Look at me looking down. Where you at? Some of y'all referred to him. I just referred to him as Black Jesus. But also as, the original co-host with the mostest. Y'all know him for little ASMR tease. Shh. If you stare at him long enough, you will turn into stone. It's Jamar 84.
It's the snakes in the hair.
Apparently. That's what they're for. I'm just playing. Jamar, how are you?
I'm doing great. It's the end of my on-call week for work, so I'm a little more relaxed. Thank the Lord.
Ain't that something? We missed you at Boys Night Out yesterday. Shout out to Recessionista. Hey, Rampack and Pan, I love you all. Today's my birthday. Happy birthday, Recessionista. Hope you have a good birthday. You Sagittarius. That's Sagittarius, right? Saggies. Go on, Recessionista. Happy birthday. Yes, Jamar. Continue. I'm sorry.
You're fine. I'm about to watch the playback, but yeah, I couldn't. Make it last night, but I'll be there the next episode. So
Okay.
for it.
We only got like 2 left, so I need you there. I need you there. But thank you, Jamar, for being here today. We appreciate you. Can you get your social medias out of your?
Ooh,
Oh,
ooh, ooh.
oh.
So you can find me on social media at Jamar84. That's JAMAR84 with the exception of TikTok, which is Jamar840. Make sure you follow my Instagram for links to all the special things and the things and things. We just did a pre-order for me and my good girlfriend Ebby reviews for our vintage noir makeup palette and other makeup products. So good, make sure you go there, check those out. All will be in the link in my Instagram. So make sure you follow me on Instagram and hit the link tree.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Jamar, for being here and showing your beautiful, most successful, not bothered by any comments from other people online, having self.
Okay.
We appreciate you for being here. Sip that Red Bull, will you, son? Bio Miss Flores, thank you for the super chat. Hey, Maddie and panel, just here on this good Sunday, meow, and me finally recovering from COVID. Meow meow. Get your boosters, y'all. It ain't no joke. I got mine, sister. Trust me. And I also got my the monkeypox. This is day 5 and it's still red, and I'm over it. I'm over it. It stopped itching, but still, girl, like, oh, I can't take it. But get your shots, y'all. Get your stuff because this world is coming to an end, low key. All right, let's go ahead and bring on the next panelist. I'm just kidding. No, listen, we're going to start with C. Digafert and then go through Dooley and then Blake. I'm doing this in order of appearance to ever touch this channel. And then we got our special guest, Gabby, who I think is about to gag y'all kids. Listen, a tree does grow in Brooklyn. No, I will have this moment, God. A tree does grow in Brooklyn, but this one doesn't live there because he wouldn't claim it. Tall in order, housewives for short. It's C. Diggy 1. I did it.
Hey.
Hey, Chris.
I have been struggling all week, so it's good to be back.
Struggle, will you? It's not a good move to have on your Pokemon. What you've been struggling with? No, that's
I have the flu, so you gotta make sure you get your flu shots.
Oh, you had the flu. See, I got my flu shot because I'm a Christian.
Flu shot, hospital and all. So I'm just glad to be here.
Well, you could text somebody next time when you're in these situations. Now I know what Dooley's talking about. He lived down the street from you.
I know. I'm a Leo. I be hating to ask for help.
Well, I'm a Libra, and I hate it when they don't call me and tell me all their problems so I can then tell everybody else what's happening too. Listen, see, Diggy, that's how people come to your funeral. You talk to a Libra. I'm glad to have you here. Hachu, bless you. Don't sneeze too close to your mic. I believe in transference of energy. What are the social medias you want people to follow and where they can support your sick ass?
Yeah, you can follow me, CDiggy1 on Instagram and Twitter. I have my own YouTube as well, CDiggy1. And the Patreon is patreon.com/CDiggy1.
Awesome blossom. Thank you so much, C. Diggy. Glad to Achu, bless you, see you here. We're heading around the corner, but they don't seem to knock on each other's doors. I will take advantage of that until they hang out. A good shoulder or two. Doctor, will you please? Oh my God, Dooley, episode 5. It's Dooley _noted. Chris getting in his private chat about to let me have it. Go off, sister. No,
what? My dude, you were in the hospital and didn't say anything?
It was like emergency room for like a good 5-6 hours.
I heard emergency. Did you, Dooley? I heard emergency room.
I did too.
I didn't hear pediatrics. I didn't hear,
I've done nothing Friday and Saturday and Sunday. You could see. Okay.
Well, Friday when I got better, it was just like Tuesday. It was just like when the fever got over 103, I was like, I should go to the hospital.
You saw Pose. You should be calling some of us, okay? Gotta let us know where you're at. You know what? I'm not going to do this today. I'm too young for this. Too old for this. Dooley, hi. How are
you?
Hi. I won't claim.
Hello. Hello. Greetings.
Hey. I knew he wasn't the uncle. I knew there was something up the entire time. We'll talk about it later, but I knew it. I was like, after that ugly man leaves and they just pop up, I don't believe it. I don't trust it. And Albie.
I really enjoy White Lotus, particularly because they make sure that you have to pay attention because they'll be like, here's this important. I'm gonna just slide this, and like if you're not paying attention, you'd have missed the whole gag. Like
Passing in conversation, it'd be like, oh wait,
somebody will say something really important, real monotone.
You don't even know.
Hey, then, hold on.
Like 30 minutes later, you're like, oh, clocked. They were clocked. I can't. It's such a good show.
It's fun.
Julie, social medias, where do you want people to find you?
We'll go short way. Linktree.com/Dooley. That's DOOLEY __ noted. Everything is there.
Everything is there. Thank you so much, Dooley. Next up, there it is. Oh, nails is done. Cabs are here. I'm gonna do that for Blake. Nails are done.
You better not have any more Beyonce paraphernalia on.
Do not tempt him to hurt us because he also is a Leo like you. Anywho, let's talk about it. It's a good friend, a good Judy, a mortgage, if you will. It's Blakeisha San Diego.
Greetings and salubrious salutations. I'm more than happy to go change, Chris. I have 2 shirts that have not been seen.
I don't want to hurt anymore.
I'm just saying.
Okay. I don't want to hurt anymore. Hey, Blake, welcome. How are you doing today on this cold afternoon?
It's warm up here in Philly.
Houston finally said we'll take it from 80 degrees yesterday to now being 60 flat. I don't know what's going on with the weather. It's disgusting. It's Republican. Blake, any way you want people to find you in some sort of way?
You can find me on Instagram at Barks_1.
Okay. Also, I actually like this sweater a lot. I am luxury. Yeah. Few can afford. Oh, shit.
Yeah, one of the housewives had that on.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I think it was
Blake's like, I had it first.
one of the Salt Lake City girls.
Oh, then he really is rocking it better. It's okay. Just by default, because all of them look like leather handbags. So you did that, Blake. Go ahead.
Thank you.
But like outlet store leather handbags. All right. So listen, 3 seasons ago. Okay, now Gabby. See, all right. Listen. Our special guest is here today. A little feminine energy is going to be put into this room. If I already didn't throw this, but this outfit is giving me like, girl, come on, Gabby, just come on in, just hurt my feelings, sister.
Ooh.
It's not Gabby, it's Miss Mercy Shania. We're into wrestling, right?
Oh, that's right. Oh, wait a minute. You're putting on the full regalia. It's Miss Mercy. Have mercy.
Where's your wings and juicy staff? I feel like wrong Mercy.
Oh, I haven't had staff in a long time.
Wrong Mercy.
You know what? It's beginning. It's early. Miss Mercy. It's really early. Okay. Miss Mercy, if
Yes,
you're
sir.
nasty, how you doing today?
I'm wonderful. I love being in spaces where bad behavior is rewarded. So I'll always be here for that.
Oh, just wait.
Oh,
How are you, gentlemen?
I am nervous.
you know what kind of day this is?
Thank you.
I'm doing well. Miss Mercy, Gabby can come out whenever she's ready, but I do love that you are here today. Miss Mercy, if you could let us have by telling us where we can find you on social media, please.
All right. Well, you can find me. You can find me on TikTok, Instagram,
Girl.
TikTok, Instagram, a little bit of Twitter. But if you want to support Miss Mercy, you can go to SpartanProWrestling.com. SpartanProWrestling.com. Tell them that I sent you if you ever want to go on and support. So
now, see, Gabby is here for good reason, not only because she can cut somebody with just the tip of her tongue, but also for the fact that the first episode that we're going to talk about that Chris did not watch will be a wrestling formatted floor show. So we are going to roll through that tape right now and get into it here. If you see these dollar signs next to these people's names, that is their cash apps if you want to send them a tip, because Miss Mercy threw something on you, Dooley threw a shoulder in your lap, or sent you something lewd. I don't know what this life is like. If Blake just said something funny, if Jamar looked at you crazy, if Chris stared at you from the top of the hills and the sky and the mountains, send them something. But send me something too. But no, you don't have to. But if you want to, that's available for your consumption. Also, that thumbs up button is for free. hit that sucker. Hit the thumbs down if you're racist and gross and nasty. Do what you need to do. I will assume that's who you are if you did it. And get in the comment section after this as well and tell us about this episode. Now, before I start, because this is going to be so important, and I feel like I'm going to have to throw this up a couple of times today.
Oh.
I do feel like this is going to be needed and necessary. I still don't have the updated one, but here you go. This disclaimer is to let you know that this show is for entertainment purposes only. One more time. This show is for entertainment purposes only. I'm going to have to say it again because that's how crucial it is. This show is for entertainment purposes only, and content is not intended to malign any religion, race, company, gender, I need to add that in there, individual, or wigs. All opinions expressed by Matty Rants and program participants are the personal views and not reflect the opinions of every human being on the planet. No hate should be sent in the shows of individuals mentioned on this program, so please don't be a poot. And if you feel uncomfortable about reviewing this program, please consume activity and have yourself a good poot, okay? Great. I'm going to keep that picture real close to me. I am. Charlie Brown, that is rude, and I will block you.
I was like, hold on a second, because
What happened?
I will
Block 'em. I don't play with Renaissance.
block you.
you know, everybody up here is waiting. Don't do that. We are all waiting.
The way I will just take whatever voice you think you have on my it'll be gone. Do not play like that with me or anybody else for that matter, because we have been waiting. And I'll show you part 2. Okay, so let's see.
See, Blake, not Blake is trigger, girl. See,
because Lord knows that after all this time, that lady would actually tell us that if you're trying to deter this or make some sort of funny moment out of that, find a different channel. I'm not that girl. All right,
sure said, girl, be for real.
Like that's not cute, and no one thinks that's cute, and no one would be running if
I've
you said
never
anything
seen the
else.
chat turn so quickly. That's funny.
Because that's not we've been July. Oh no, bitch, we're not playing.
We all
We're not,
opened up a new Google window. Like, hold on,
yeah.
what?
No, don't do that. Like, gross. All right, so back to this important program that isn't laced in lies and fables. The panel. We're gonna start with Dragula. Chris didn't watch it. Titans. All right, so let's see here.
I did watch it.
You did? Who gave you the login? Because it wasn't me.
Well,
Did you pay for it? Was it a free trial?
I watched it.
Yo,
Daily Motion.
he saw it through Twitter. Was it a feed and a thread? Is that how you got to watch? You got the gist of it?
Fine. I didn't watch it. Okay?
Yeah, I bet.
I watched Canada.
Oh, because I had questions lined up. I wanted
Like you saw me, Dooley. I had that. Who gave you their login? Because I know it wasn't me. Like, who's in your inbox giving you the free BBs? It's okay.
When they become entertaining, I promise I'll watch it.
Woo!
It's been entertaining, girl, but you didn't know that.
It's actually pretty entertaining.
We be living.
It's
you
mess.
know.
Okay.
It's the drama that you've been missing from a couple of seasons of.
It's the talent you've been missing from a couple of seasons of.
Well, there's been talent in there, and then sometimes people, Okay, listen, I am going to go through this episode quite quickly to get to what we really need to get to, because I don't feel like talking about Astru gets on my fucking nerves, Aurelia and Hoso anymore like that. Gabby, why don't you give us your little spiel on what you think of this nonsensical moment where this child looks like they should have something to talk about? Oh.
I agree with Ava right there. Just two scissor sisters having it out. No, I thought women were more drama. I don't understand. This is so stupid. And I think a lot of this is Hoso's fault, because she liked that drama. She liked it. She liked them fighting over her. She didn't want to admit it.
But
I wonder if she's an Aquarius.
Do you feel that Astrid has nothing to do with this, though, and it's all Hoso and a Boris drama, as Astrid has projected into the room to say this has nothing to do with them, yet they look like they're carrying their third coffee cup into that second meeting? That's
a damn lie. They all live for it. Everyone was exhausted by it. It's one thing to have drama. It's another thing to have drama that nobody enjoys.
Nobody cares about.
On the next Housewives of Atlanta. Okay, got you. Dooley, why don't you give us a little spiel into our Coco our world?
What can we genuinely ranted for like
I yelled at this young individual because this baby literally apologized to the room for their nonsense and then turned around and said, "But if Hoso were to break up with their boyfriend, I'd be first one to knock that down, and he's uglier than me anyways."
Then lied and said
I was
they
like,
were
"Who told you that?"
Who said that?
Episode was going to be peaceful, and we were going to focus on talent. No, it was a continuation of Jerry Springer, and Coco was all of us.
All of us.
Coco was all of us.
All of us. Jamar, did you watch this episode or did you pull a Dickie C?
Oh no, I saw her. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Who were you in this moment here while I get to the next part of this story?
I think I've been Coco since episode 1 because I'm just like this. The drama wasn't even all that entertaining to begin
Right.
with. I'm just like, girl, if y'all don't just have a threesome and move forward.
Because if the shit was popping, y'all would have been had and would have kept on or kept pushing. Why are we still talking about this?
Right
whole
there.
thing?
That can just
Yeah,
solve
leave it there.
everything. Everybody just,
Oh my God.
do what they need to do, and then let's get to consider competition. Because, girl, we're gonna talk about this every week.
It's
My-
upset me and my homegirls.
It's upset me and my homegirls.
Yeah, beef.
If we can't go
beef
to
at
the
a drag show.
bar, where can we go?
Where can we go? Where can we go? Let's see here. Listen, Blake, what did you think?
I'm sick of them talking about this. It's been 6 episodes of this trash. Nobody cared on day 1. Nobody cares now.
I just wish it was people that I found more interesting to be in this kind of situation to where I would have wanted to actually like invest into the quality of this relationship. Instead, everybody looks like they're going to walk into a school, finish the rest of
also
that.
not why we're here. We're here to see the next drag supervisor.
Right. Not an independent film that, got rave reviews at Cannes Festival.
And like, aren't y'all grown?
Well, one of them is, Matthew.
50% of that triangle was
Right.
grown.
Of this, 2/3 of y'all are grown.
Listen, some have been on Earth longer than others, decades
2 out of 3.
even. Yeah.
I'm desperate trying to get with a 21-year-old.
Oh, I said what I said in my review about certain people of a certain persuasion actually fetishizing other people, but I'll let that go. That's not my business. I'm not going to do that today. I mean, I alluded to that today, but there you go. Listen, they had this fright feat of doing arm wrestling, and this I think is a scary thing for several people in the community. Using a muscle not to jerk up and down, but to go left to right with. Either way, we already knew Coco was going to win this one.
If you're doing it right, you can go up, down, left, and right.
Listen,
This was the most delicate
Come
arm
on, Street
wrestling
Fighter.
I have seen ever in the history of man. What in the Ligga-Bigga-Tigga is this? What is this?
Julie, what is the lick of
Write that out. You know what that is.
We had to hear this person go, oh my gosh, maybe next time I'm gonna let you top
Yeah, no one cares.
with this lace.
Sorry.
With this lace that's curdling.
With that lace and with that face.
Two things that rhyme that are a disgrace. Ooh, that's the third one. You're welcome, Blake. Oh, all right. No, let me stop. This is getting corn. We're moving fast and we're moving forward through this. Coco, you won this one. We like you. Abduli, shut up. That's what you bit my. Oh, getting through the boring part of the episode as we watch people put their hands together and get COVID. Da 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 da. This is how drugs are passed in the club sometimes through the skin. Ooh, da da da. Watch what you do.
Oh, teach me something.
You didn't know that? Okay,
but I have clipboard.
let me tell you something I had learned. There's this like I can't say what it is because of terms of service, but there's a particular thing that they put on your palm, and if you touch people, it can like instantly transfer that over. And I learned that when I went to LA one time, and this guy was like, "Don't shake anybody's hand for no reason, because some people just want to give you what they got." I was like, "What?" He's like, "It's more than just what you think it is." And I'm like, "Really?" So that's how girls get caught some days. Like, "Oh, hi, my name is such and such." Boom, handshake. Now all of a sudden she's dizzy. Let me help you to your car. Shkaboosh.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Not a fusion dance.
Listen, and it's not the fusion you want. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. Listen. So Coco makes a wise decision and puts all the butcher people on their team so that way they can destroy everybody under 130 pounds. I have to do this because this is me and Dooley we already did this. We already did this. What do we think of this outfit? I thought they were gonna get on a roller coaster ride.
I guess I just don't see, and this is no shade because I think that the Boulets do great drag, but you can't critique a girl for gluing some shit to a bodysuit.
Ooh.
What you did
Well,
to a bodysuit.
Mhm.
I
And
mean,
not even like a spectacular bodysuit. Like this is just black leather.
thank you. Literally.
Black leather.
This is canvas. Like, you know what I'm saying? Girl,
It's muslin.
they haven't even started the process on their Windows Adobe Paint. Like, what is going on here? And then you put this on top of it and give yourself a Mr. Swirly swoop. Girl, like, chop. I was like, no, I can't do it. Can't wait for this roller coaster ride to start. It's Final Destination tease for me. I can't.
whoever did makeup did a much better job on the smaller one. I can't remember
They
their name.
always
one.
I can't remember.
Yeah. It
It's
only
Swan
take
Thulu is the shorter one, and Drag Mortar, my favorite Muppet, is the tallest one.
Fred Burger.
Fred Burger.
I was
That's
like,
Fred Burger.
oh, that's no nice eye makeup. The other one just kind of looked.
I'm
Yes.
so sorry. All I think now, thanks to you now, is Fred Burger. Hello, welcome to Dragula. Straight Mortar from Thulu.
Fred
Like,
Burger.
our goose is Hey, JMCL, thank you so much for the tip for my favorite part of Sunday. I appreciate you, baby. Also, gotta give some love here. I see you on my I almost said pal. That's actually a cooler name. On my PayPal, if this bastard would load. Happy Sunday. Thank you, Alicia. I appreciate the tips and the love. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hit that like button. It's 359 of y'all on this piece. It's a light day for TV week, but you know, here we go. Beyonce did not release part 2. Poppy, do y'all know who she is before I continue with this?
I do.
Yeah, she
the scratch game.
yeah, what's her face? Crystal Method.
Mhm.
Right.
That was-
I thought it was Katya, but no, Katya did. What's the girl name? All Star Bjork.
yes. Katya was the best part of this episode for me in a lot of senses.
She did a good job.
She was reading those shoes. Someone called Mama Pal. We need her on Drag Race Philippines season 2. Okay. But listen, past this face and on to another one. I enjoyed this floor show and how it looked, the spectacle of it all. Chris, these are looks. Pay attention. Hoso Teratoma is first. Would you want to get in the ring with this one? It's a Beetleborg.
Okay.
Those shoes. Those boots, though. Oof.
I mean, there's glitter. There's
Point.
Hoso low-key bores me.
Oh.
Really
I
now?
think, I think Hoso drag is great, but it's just so much of the same. Like I know what I'm gonna get when I look at Hoso, and I'm bored.
You want her to take what
great.
she does and like kind of remix it or something.
Yeah, I just want to do something different, and I think that's what everybody else that's what the Boulets are asking of her as well. It's just like it's great, but like remix something.
well.
Well,
I think
I'm
that's a
dying.
fair critique. Like,
Dying to hear what Chris has to think about this.
Power Rangers Monster of the Day.
Look at you. Look at you giving your good feedback to this episode you didn't watch. We love it. Hey, Dooley, you saw this. What do you think about
I
this?
did see this. So I think Blake's critique is spot on, especially compared to what happened in the episode. We Halsey does a good job of stamping their drag aesthetic on whatever the challenge is. But to Blake's point, you kind of sort of know, like, at least what like here to here is gonna look like. And so the Boulets have been asking for Hoso to remix it and kind of shake it up, so we're a little surprised. But I think y'all are right. This is not the best that Hoso has done, and this plus the performance just equals a big old boot.
I like this look. I think she could, there's clearly a vision here, but I do agree with Blake in a sense that, the Kimchi Trixie Mattel makeup Hoso version of, extremity style, it's becoming a point to where I'm like, okay. But at the same time, it's her aesthetic. So I don't want to tell someone not to do it, but maybe in a competition style, it's like, sure. Oh, Richard, if you let us get to the look, we can answer you, babe. You can't just jump when somebody comes on your favorite like that. You got to let people breathe, bitch. You got to let people breathe. So let's keep moving forward, and then we'll talk about Coco's makeup and make someone feel better. But we'll do Eva Destruction first. What do we think of this gym membership?
I don't know what in the Gwen Stefani hell she had on. That was not wrestling. It's not wrestling outfit. I don't think wrestling. I think jazzercise. But,
Well,
That's
she
what
wanted to
Matt
have
said
big
on
thighs.
Wednesday.
She wanted literally, this is somebody's Zumba class, and you're kind of afraid of them. Like you get results, but it stinks in there. I did
ditched her original idea almost, or did it just not show well on camera? Like all the veins are up here. I was say, where are the?
You should have known that the veins wasn't gonna work when she was gluing them things on. That looked a mess when she was doing it.
It looks like this episode of Teen Titans Go with Lady Legacy. That might be before y'all's time. I watch a lot of cartoons.
I watched it.
I mean, actually, not before. I meant to say after. So after, with after.
This
Watch
is
it,
sponsored.
Chris.
This is
You
sponsored
didn't
by
watch this
Buffalo.
Okay, go ahead, Gabby. I will
Sorry.
tag you.
Sorry.
No, go ahead, Gab. Go ahead, Mercy.
Well, hell, I was just gonna say that this is sponsored by Buffalo Wild Wings. Everybody was patted like a chicken. I hated it. It was suspect. I don't understand. Like, I know that a lot of wrestlers, like especially with women, and I know they're trying to make it ugly. There still needs they still did have a sexiness to them.
This is Eva Destruction you're talking about.
Well, hell, never mind.
Okay.
Put it in the next. She gives jobber. In wrestling, there's a thing called a jobber. It's somebody that just comes in to get beat up, and then they send him out. If you want to be that,
I mean, that was her performance, though. While you talk about it,
true. So okay, she did a
she
job.
sat and yelled at everybody.
Yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah. I remember that.
Fuck her up. It was like, okay.
A whole lot of just F this, F that. We were like, okay, girl.
So Melissa B. Fierce was taking inspiration from China. If China was shrunk in a machine. But I also thought this got a little rock in there. Early days before him now. Let me get to a good picture. It was very difficult with the lighting. Very difficult. What did we give this look?
It was very bland. I almost didn't remember who this was.
So this is my challenge.
Is there a second look?
Oh no, they don't turn it into anything.
Oh, Melissa be gone.
So my challenge with Melissa is
my man like that.
The third time she's given us a reference of something else. And so my question is, what's actually in the creative vortex of your mind that doesn't rely on you interpreting something else?
Because as much as we want to say Victoria Elizabeth Black is Universal Studios, this one actually saw a bunch of Universal films.
Literally, Predator.
She works there. You just went to the movies. But I thought this was cool, though. I mean, it was fun to look at in action.
Okay.
You wouldn't know, Chris.
I don't want to now.
See.
It was nice. It was a toot for the challenge.
She had a sensible heel.
And gave a great performance.
Now, Coco Kane is next. Big Titties McGee. I had to. They're that big.
Oh,
They're that
They
big.
really were.
I didn't even know they were sold this large.
When I say engorged, okay, listen, some people, now this was what Richard was getting to before they jumped so quickly. We got to Coco so we can talk about it.
Well, Richard,
You know, this is what happens when you open your mouth and you say, I will feed you. I
when
will
you do
feed you.
clownery,
So
clown.
now that
Double
we're
back to one
here, because I know I held in the parking lot, okay? Because if you're not gonna, but you need to let us get there. I do agree, even with this person who I love so much and talk about, because the girls won't call me biased, I'll be her. Mama does her pop art makeup often. I did want it to be a little bit different from the basic challenge since pop art isn't basic. But like I said for Hoso, and I'll say it for Coco too, I enjoy their aesthetic and don't want to tell them to change.
One thing that I do kind of want to talk about, I genuinely don't understand the backlash that happened after this episode aired. Like, social media exploded, and then the girls were like in Coco's DMs and comments. And I was like,
I not only
why
fed
are-
you, bitch,
why
I
are y'all
gave you what
like-
you need. Stuff like a holiday fucking ham.
folks were like attacking her, and like it just got really, really weird. And I don't understand where that energy came from.
Bye,
especially
Richard.
'cause she did a good job. Oh, okay.
Chicken was nice.
I thought it was delightful.
She came in here and tried. It was adorable. Stuffed. All right. So past this point and on to more revelations that we need on behalf of Richard. Again, this was cute. Enjoyed it. But at the same time, keeps unnecessary for that kind of girl. No, ma'am. The things I'd care about, that little. Victoria Black, what did we think of this outfit?
I think it's minus the fairy thing. I don't think Victoria's had a bad look.
Versatility.
I kind of agree with that statement. Yeah, I agree with that statement.
If you put all her looks in a row, they look like completely different people.
Everything is done so well. So well from her. And so even this character, like, this is definitely the roids got to them. Teeth are missing because of all the gritting that they've been doing at night with their, all that nonsense. They also look like they could be in some sort of really fucked up video game.
Twisted Metal.
Yeah. Driving something really
It
gross.
does look like Twisted Metal.
Twisted Metal down.
Oh,
She
I
looked
love
like
Twisted
Sweet
Metal.
Tooth.
Sweet.
Yep.
Oh, that's a throwback for real. Remember how they had that axle just as a body
On
on
the
wheels? Like, what the hell? The backstory for all those cars, y'all, were like really disturbing.
Sad.
As a kid, I was like, this is kind of really fucked up.
The young girls don't know about it.
They don't, but this is lovely. Would anyone like to talk about this being the same as before? Nobody? Okay, cool. The rest of the episode, Richard, just for you. Astrid Aurelia is next. What did we think of this one?
I'm surprised that they liked the tail being in there.
I did too. I thought it was a Beanie Baby.
Too.
Because I was like, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead, Gab.
I won't cut nobody out. It
Girl.
looked like she was gonna trip over that tail. So I thought that would have been an issue. If I, as a wrestler, if I was going in there, I would snatch that thing off, like after I did my little floor show, snatch it off and then did the show. But what do I know?
Yeah, because the detachable tail would have been cool.
Right.
Thinking about it with the lizard. Like, haha, you pulled my tail off. That's fine. She did a dip in the stage too. Well,
that was not necessary.
Well, it was Katya dragging those shoes.
And the coat was stupid. Why did you need that coat?
The whole thing was stupid.
She said you wore a formal shoe on this outfit. That's insane. She said you need an electric chair for that.
I agree with what you said,
She meant
Gabby. Go ahead, Blake.
No, I was just saying to Maddie, she meant when she said you need to let you share.
I'm telling you.
But I was surprised about the comment about the comment that you made, Gabby, about the tail. Also, really surprised me because we come from the Edna Mode school of costumes these days, and why would you have something that like an opponent can use against you?
Right. Or I would have
It's
at
the
least
same
had it.
energy as like when the girls have a prop on that other show and they throw it out and another girl picks it up and it's like, well, girl, like you gave her
Puts it in her
something. You just gave her something to interact with. So like,
right. I would at least have had a smaller tail, or I had a coat that looked like skin, so like I was shedding.
We're not talking about the gasoline though.
What do I know? What the
I
hell?
forgot about that.
If you're not going to set it on fire,
This is exciting.
I thought she was going to light herself on fire, and I was like,
Yeah.
well, that would have been fun.
yeah, Undertaker.
Hell, we kept Kendra.
Ooh, now I have to get up. I have to get up.
Oh, grandmother
I
bitch.
have to get up.
Had we kept Kendra, we probably could have had a little show.
The multiple layers to that one. Bitch. The multiple layers to that one. Okay, let me sit down real quick.
That is a unique talent that nobody else on this cast has.
Man.
I would love to see it in action.
Yeah, Dooley is saying the nice and the right way to do it, but there are underlining ways that can go left with that.
No, but y'all wanted this ghetto relationship that don't nobody care about.
Right.
See, ghetto.
Instead, we could have had more grandmother, bitch.
Yeah. If she came out as grandmother bitch, I would have gagged.
We would have had a good time. We would have.
I would have loved that. Also, how do y'all feel about them wearing heels when it's not really a necessary thing in wrestling? Do you think because of drag they still needed to wear heels?
Well, we have to ask Coco's cankles. I mean ankles, not cankles. I said Coco and cankle and ankle.
One more jab though, like I find it highly suspicious that right after she went home, they had the basic bitch look, and I was like,
she would have ate. She would have the entirety of the season, and that is the category. Like, go ahead.
Suspicious.
Well, we're not going to talk about Resurrection since that tea had dropped, but
Oh well, girl. Wow.
We can't really talk about Resurrection
on that note.
Yeah, not after it was spilled why somebody had somebody and something, but pop off. Anywho, Coco was rocking them titties all over the place. I thought this was fun. It was a wrestling match. Things happened here. I want to get to Canada versus the world. Coco jumping on top of people and committing assault by breastplate was hilarious.
That wasn't even the best part, though.
It wasn't. It was Melissa knocking this lady into the ring and just beating on her I enjoyed it. Coco confirmed that her ankles did give out after the bump happened, because I was like, I have to ask you online, sister, did your ankles give away? And she said, yes, they did.
Ankle went cleek.
Woo! I was like, because that ring is not meant for a heel. I'll tell you that. Gabby, can you tell me if that's the proof? Because I've been on a wrestling mat before. I don't think a heel is.
Even as like the manager, the person that's on the side, like what I do for Justin when he's up there wrestling, they don't even want me wearing heels out there when I'm just on the ring side talking shit. So to wear them in there, plus all that damn padding, it was. You ever see like two mascots at a baseball game fighting? Because they got so much shit on, they can't like.
Is that what they gave you, Gab?
That's what they gave. It looked like some toddlers fighting, but it was entertaining. It was fuckery. The bands were made out of hair bows, ribbons, and fruit roll-ups. Like the ring was makeshift. Everyone went to Hobby Lobby and had a good time, and I appreciate it. I mean, if you're having fun, I have fun. Yeah,
a good time.
Very makeshift, so you couldn't run the ropes or jump off nothing because it would have fell in itself. So cat fight.
Now, we have 400 people up in this live right now. I want to thank y'all so much for tuning in today. Do me a favor, hit that like button, share, subscribe, hit the thumbs down button if your name starts with R. Do what you got to do. We appreciate you so much for being here. Drop a tip on our jars if you feel like it. The whole episode. The whole episode. Speak, I answer. So listen, this was fun. I enjoyed this a lot. It was a good time. It was. Now, moving past this, there was a lot happening in the background.
That was the best part.
I was shocked they didn't judge this as teams, because it would have been Victoria and Coco literally together with the look and what they were doing to win this one, in my opinion. But I think they wanted to give Melissa a win, but also Melissa did good too. I just don't, I don't want to say it's mean. I want Astrid to have a John Burrs run.
Oh,
What?
on that note.
They bring her up there and then be like, yeah, but you didn't do anything. So, or send her home. Sorry to say it. I don't want to be mean, but she gets on my nerves just a lot.
The last one I have, she tap danced on that girl.
Like, it's just the way she tries to excuse herself from the bullshit. And it's like, but you are literally in the flame, fanning it and adding the gasoline that you poured on yourself. Either way, let's move forward here. People had things to say. Katya dragged the fuck out of the couple because their shoes were just hideous. And it was a funny moment for television wise. Just terrible shoes. Coco ended up almost winning this one as well as Astrid, but the winner was Melissa B. Fierce. Okay. This was so obnoxious. They get to the back and it turns into this weird, I don't want to go home and I don't want to leave you here. I don't want you to go home either. And
Both y'all can go home.
Period. You know, I love this. I love a double elimination.
I love a double burger.
It's the room staring at them while this is happening, while they're having this very much private conversation. Everyone's faces at this moment. Like, what are we doing? God bless the editing department. But it was Coco who saved the day for me during this.
Yay.
She dropped a straw and that was more entertaining. Literally, they kept the focus on her and the straw. God bless them. Them nails. Don't wipe your ass. This would be a crime. They kissed. We vomited. Coco spilled her drink. Eva Destruction and Hoso were in the bottom. You could have sent both of them home, one for being boring and big thighs, and the other one for also being boring and small thighs.
And the thighs don't match. These BBLs killing y'all.
Listen,
Yeah.
they took that Southwest flight back. The 2 bags free. Had to sit up there just like this the whole way.
Oh no, not in the 2 free bags. Oh.
Okay, listen. Eva damn near lost her chin in this moment, and Hoso was excited to still be able to kiss the person that's not her partner. But that was the end of the episode. So there's still 6 remaining. 6? Yep. 6.
Oh joy.
And the Bula, it was like, you thought, girl, but this is gonna have some consequences. So
I believe a double elimination. A double elimination is about to happen. Who would you like to see get sent home first? I'll go Hoso and Astrid.
You know, they can hold hands while they fall too. It'll be cute.
I hope that there's nothing, like there's something in between that so it breaks and it's like, ow. And it's like, yeah, you should have just let go. Not to be rude, but it's aggravating. I would like Hoso a lot better if she came in with nobody attached to her like this season. And Astrid just annoys me. Blake.
I think that would be the most poetic and like satisfying based upon like what we've seen.
Romeo and Juliet.
I think who will actually leave is
Eva.
Well, Hoso hasn't been in the bottom yet, and I think it's gonna be Eva and maybe Hoso, just so Astrid can sit back and self-immolate while reminiscing.
I'm gonna be
about
pressed if they send Melissa home. I'm gonna be pressed. I am gonna be pressed. Yeah.
I'm trying to press Melissa.
Okay.
Oh.
Whoever it is, it needs to be Astrid is one.
It's like just
That's
whoever's
should
name
go home.
and Astrid. That's too funny. Oh, goodness. Okay, listen, let's continue through with this one. We're on to Canada versus the world. We have 21 looks to go through with this weather ball. So Stephanie left. Do we feel the right decision was made?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Moving on.
So Raja teased at doing a BB Zahara Benet. I would have said you would waste that on a easy choice where no one would be mad at you, whether whose name you picked or not. Like BB had reasons not to show that name. She knew this fandom and who was in the bottom.
Nah.
She was like, and I'm African? Oh, they no. But you know, Raja also chose Stephanie based off a track record. Recessionista. That part. Did you hear the sound of it? I'm telling you, that desktop turned on real quick. Okay. Let's move past. Okay, I thought Victoria was about to hurt herself in this moment, yo.
Oh, no.
She keep trying to. I don't know why.
I thought it was about to be it. This is it.
Like no more tricks.
Lesbian. Hit it for me.
There you go. Lesbian.
You already tore one ACL or something, like a broken knee.
Rolling.
Don't do it again.
I'm gonna show you my ACL is fine. Yeah.
Oh, I just noticed that they put the two outfits up against, like, to frame the entrance. That's cute.
Mhm. That is cute. And then everything else is bare. Jump scare.
Ooh.
That's not doing it for
Has
me.
a very interesting face.
Larry the Cucumber.
Oh!
Yo, watch VeggieTales. I
You
went to
have-
Christian school.
Oh, that got me, girl. Oh,
Larry.
From the fact that I grew up on VeggieTales.
You like to talk to
To-
tomatoes.
You know what's crazy,
Yes.
Gabby? You thinking vegetables? I was thinking almost the same thing. I was like pickle Rick, almost.
Oh, have y'all been watching the new half of the season of Rick and Morty?
Hell fucking
I
yes.
haven't.
I just
haven't.
caught the episode
haven't.
with I just caught that Jerry episode recently. See, Dickie, I was gooped. It was funny. The P guy, funny. You got to watch it. Okay,
Is that both of them look like are cucumbers that y'all are both thinking about?
true. One has been in vinegar for a long time, and
Right.
the other one is fresh. I'm choosing the vinegar one in this.
Baby, give me the pickle. Give me the
Someone
pickle.
said the masked Jim Carrey.
I can see the sentiment.
I feel so
Sentiment.
bad. But Rita has such a hard face and she doesn't soften it. And so she always just
At
like
all.
lurch and drag. And it's like, girl, like
Lurch
You
and
gotta-
drag. I
you gotta
mean,
balance this out because something's not right.
and with no dark features. Moving forward here.
Oh.
Vanity Milan, looking moisturized here, congratulated Isis and said that you finally won one for Canada. Oh, the setup for this episode. What's going on with the USA? Well, what is going on with the USA? Silky knows what's about to happen.
Look at auntie church look.
I'm telling you, with that the curlers last night, very much that tease. They asked who was the weakest link. Blake, shut up. Why didn't you just say that? They asked who the
I didn't want to interrupt anybody. So
just say it, please. Please.
Mom looks like she puts Vaseline on her face before she goes outside.
Like,
Like, come
Baby,
here. Come on.
gotta get the corner.
You gotta get them eyebrows too, real like just. My mom used to do. I hated that so much. Please stop doing that. It's cold, Matthew.
It called your boys too. It's not good.
That part. So the next day, I come into school looking crazy.
Got a big bump.
They said Anita is the weakest link. Do we agree with this statement based off of what's going on?
Is this plus or minus Drag Race fandom handicap?
Oh,
What in the D&D?
You don't bowl like a handicap. Okay.
Girl, do I look like I ball?
You don't look like you do much of anything.
Girl, I think I do.
That bitch said,
Girl.
give me this tiny, very thin sword. I'm about to tap you. Okay, listen.
Clearly, this was foreshadowing. So
Mhm.
he
mhm.
was the weakest. So
I know that like her making those faces is like her gig, but it takes me out because I know like normally she's like one of the Wiggles.
Listen, every time I
And
see her make this face, I think of The Ring and Naomi Watts finding that girl in the closet. Every time.
Oh, wow.
Not all.
I don't think she makes that face on purpose, Gabby. I think that's just her face.
No, that's just her, that's her excitement face. But I do be every time I see that cheese, I'd be like, "Whoo, sister! I know Naomi had a rough day that day."
I thought it was like a wholesale thing. You know how she'll just like sell the spooky.
I'm telling you, it's like you look at her, turn around, and find a videotape on your dresser.
If that's her face, then that's the Lord. That's how He made her.
We gotta go make a copy together, Gabby. Okay.
Not of her face.
And Blake. Okay, listen. RuPaul also screams at the children real quick as they have held her hostage in her own basement to film these. Then Brad Goreski comes in with almost a perfect outfit. I hate the shoes with this, but I actually like the rest of it.
The healing me is pleased by the Dr. Evil Austin Powers suit.
A little bit, yes. I see that as well.
I like it.
I think the jacket is nice.
Oh, you didn't like this?
Compliment from Blake.
I mean, but wait, I'm asking about the pants though. You felt
I
they were a
think
little
this
loose?
is hideous. This is hideous.
I generally think this is hideous. Like,
I like this, except for the shoes.
I mean, I wouldn't wear Reebok for the suit, but
It's
Why?
like L Driver and Mini Me shit out of baby. I hate this.
Not L
I
Driver.
think the jacket is nice.
L Driver.
He said L Driver, Chris.
Specifically when she's in the hospital. But like
L Driver from
Kill Bill.
Bill.
I'm like,
Kill
and not
Bill.
with that white suit, but okay. I mean, I get it. I understand.
the pant is gross to me. Like,
It's too loose. Is that what it is? Because it does throw me off when I look
I
at
like
the
a
fit of his
loose
coat.
pant, but it's like it needs to be loose all the way through, and it looks like it's a little tight at his thighs, and then it's
And it
like
flares at the bottom.
weird
Mhm.
looking.
she looks like she's the nurse for second service. And she's the nurse for second service. Like
The nurse for
We're
second-
judging her pretty harshly.
Well, this
Oh,
is
yeah.
a ball episode. So, and Brad finally came in the room, and we like Tracy. So now what?
well, I mean, she got a little Lori Lightfoot tease.
oh
She knows how-
no.
Yes,
She knows how to pair a Reebok with a suit. Yes.
Wow, the accuracy.
Yo,
Yeah.
Lightfoot.
yo,
Go sit down.
No.
yo.
No.
All right, so we're gonna get back. We're gonna
Queens.
move past this person who doesn't pay their taxes. They pay him. I'm just referring to
Look at this.
he
Look
gives
at
me
it.
tax evasion.
My jacket is cute. Don't do that.
No, the jacket's everything.
Yeah.
Like sickening. I want that jacket.
It makes me sick.
Like from right here, it looks good.
It does. From right here, it looks good.
And then we zoom out. No, I'm just playing. No, but they are given 3 categories for this weather ball. The categories are air, body, and lace, or air, body, lace. Weird way to put it. Lingerie tees is what they're asking. Then it's Arctic Foxy Lady. One more time. Arctic Foxy Lady. Someone
I guess.
heard retirement home. And then the last category, and this one I'm going to really hold critical because I was in my review, caught in the rain. Caught in the rain.
I just want to say I did not agree with this top 2.
Really?
I think that one person in there followed the categories to the T. Personally, I think some of the people who are safe that the girls are mad that weren't in the top were not following categories, and they were still giving great looks, but it wasn't the category.
We'll see.
We can. What do you mean we'll see?
When we
did see
thought
already. I'm like, we
when
watched
talk
this
about
already. Okay, I'm like, what are you talking about?
No, I mean when we get to it.
I know you who'd you think was the top before we get there?
The winner,
Isis, yeah,
Yeah.
I know you were gonna say her name. Go ahead. Who else?
Go off, sis.
and Silky.
Isis did not do Caught in the Rain.
She did not.
She was in the ocean,
She
lost at sea. Yes, but she was
Oh,
not
you
caught.
did
Do you
that
see what I'm
technical?
saying? But Chris, it was still a good look. It
She
was a
was
good
wet.
look.
She was wet.
It just
but
had
she
nothing
was
to do with the
not rainbow.
category. It was like if we're gonna grade it, like
Like it's
I don't know.
water, so
But she was
water.
sickening. It was like, okay, this is kind of fire, but not the category.
Right.
Okay, they had unconventional materials to work with here. They let the babies run. Why did I put this in a blur? People grab what they could grab. Let's just get to the looks, low key. I don't want to have this conversation again about what these babies was. This we were foretold of them being in the bottom two. You know, I really like Anita, and I really like Rita too. Bottom two.
Why?
It was inevitable.
Had to be. Both make strange faces. The legendary children were talking. Brad wanted to give advice. Rita showed poop swatches.
That color scheme was disgusting.
Don't it look like
That is
baby
not a
food?
good screen.
I was like, Cartman is selling a package for revenge here. Like,
It's the
Those were
palette of
different, like, colors and
1960. Like everything is just brown.
It just came out.
All you gotta do is add like some black in there, and it's the palette.
what were you saying, Chris?
No, it just looks like a different palette of pee or poop. I don't know. It's,
Piss. It's a piss
yeah,
glass.
yeah.
She came out as piss. I'm like,
It's
okay.
like Lucas Soros's piss. And
She
I'm like,
said golden shower though, and she thought she was funny.
Was that it?
It gave me leaked colostomy bag.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Evil.
Miss Mercy, shut your face. Let's see here. Okay. These two were plotting and weaving. Silky noticed a lot of blue in the room, so she knew she was going to be in the top. Boom. Here we go. A cute moment of people recognizing they didn't watch seasons of certain shows. Vanity having Raja give her some coots, something that she was excited for since, of course, she looks up to Raja. It was a beautiful moment. Also, can we just give Vanity some coots on this eye makeup? Ooh, it's been a journey, sister. It's been a journey. Because
I connected to that scene, by the way. Just
I did too. I liked it.
franchises that, well, I'm talking about like franchises not watched.
I knew you was about to say.
And C. Diggy is here to remind us how horrible of a person he is. No, I'm kidding, Chris. You're allowed not to watch things for your mental health.
Italy.
I have nothing else. I have nothing else for this. Yeah, Silk. What do we think of Brooklyn Heights look?
Hey, Lemon.
Oh,
I wish her hosting was as good as her looks.
Mm.
But this, it seems like an all-star type run. Doesn't say looks to me.
It's a simple dress that looks lovely on her. And she has great hair.
I'm just glad she ain't got that Statue of David wig on. So that anything's an improvement to me.
And the reason why you say that is so her face doesn't give Statue of David at the same time, too.
Or softer.
Oh, that bow tie.
Soft.
It gives control.
It looks like a hard Thursday.
Caught in the rain. All right, well.
No, she's not following any of the categories. This is just, I came out and this is what I look like. I mean, she's pretty as fuck. I'm not going to lie here. Like, this is cute. It's an okay dress. The makeup is done. Her face is filled in. You know, the hair is cute. It's
It
cute.
kind of looks like if so that outfit that she slayed on her season, if that girl went to someplace classy or her version of classy, the Cock Destroyer, this is what she would wear.
Okay, I see it. Accepting her award at the Porn Awards too, possibly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Housewives reunion.
I miss the Destroyers. I miss them a lot.
When that video came out of that left breast being sucked through, it was like a Thanos snap, and that left titty was gone. You know,
One of them got a man, and they broke up indefinitely. It's real funny.
Oh, good for them.
They were funny.
Fucking destroyer.
Go do what you need to do. Do what you need to do.
I don't have nothing to say.
This is gay Harry Potter.
I was just Blake. I was literally about to say that.
This gives me, I own an antique store that no one goes into. Like
Harry Potter just got done.
Or possibly they're friends with David from Schitt's Creek.
I expect him to
David would never wear that sash, and David would never let his friends wear that sash.
No, they talk about each other. They're in the same circles, though. You know how
Yeah.
they would turn around and he would talk to his heteronormative boyfriend? Yeah. Very
You're right.
that.
I get that.
Brad looks like he's going to do someone's hair really badly.
That's why we fired you.
My question, I was gonna ask something similar. Like this, he's supposed to be a stylist, and I've seen few things where I was like, yes, like I feel like I question much of what he wears.
Style is subjective.
You just know how to shop. Anywho, you just shop.
Let's move forward. Hollywood Jade is there to save the day.
Who's Jeannie?
I
Is
didn't
it?
really care for her. She was
Jeannie.
giving Snow Bunny. This was just on first watch.
It's okay. Oh, I know you
You've
know
never
about
seen
first
her
watch.
before?
Oh, should I?
He doesn't
You
watch
just answered-
Canada.
you
Chris
haven't
just
seen any
verified.
episodes
He
from
doesn't
Canada at
watch
all.
Canada's
Okay.
Drag Race.
Jade.
Chris said that's Canadian Todrick Hall, girl. I am gooped.
I mean, honestly, the whole panel was lame as fuck this episode.
This is what Dennis Rodman thinks he looks like.
Yo. Yo.
I wouldn't.
I see the vision.
It's just poorly executed.
Yeah.
She looked put together though.
Dennis Rodman.
Right, right. I mean, this Rodman, but he was pioneer, you know. in
Dennis
drag.
Rodman's
Jada.
immune system couldn't handle this look. Let's move forward.
I might go in just a little bit on these looks.
That's
Please.
fine, Chris.
That's
That's
fine.
fine. Do what you
Evil.
want to do. As long as Richard's okay with it. Do what you want to do. Okay.
Who it is?
This is Rachel Dratch meets Patty LuPone in a thin red line.
They are the.
That's what I
fusion.
was.
I agree.
That top lip is screaming for
Yo.
length.
Wanna know
Hell.
what
It's the same
Star.
thing, man.
What, Patty LuPone and Rachel
The fusion,
Dratch?
yes.
Like, is this that woman from SNL?
That's
Yeah,
yes,
doing
Rachel
that-
Dratch.
That's
Yeah.
Rachel Dratch.
Yes.
That's Rachel.
And the one that does the Debbie Downer. Oh yeah, it's Debbie Downer hairstyle
And
here.
Patty LuPone, we know her from Broadway.
Patty
we know her from
LuPone for
Pose,
sure.
we know her
That
from-
same
You
face.
should know her from Broadway.
It's a Joker
Oh, I
lip for me.
know.
Someone said Lady John first.
Aw.
Y'all have to listen. 500 people watching this. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please
Yeah,
hit
no top
the
Joker.
please hit
Joker.
the like button, share, and subscribe button. Become a part of my family. This Richard that I do like. I feel so attacked by someone. My name got read by Matty. I'm not Richard. He booted. Listen, okay. I will leave the rest of the Richards alone. I'm gonna leave y'all dicks alone. I'm gonna leave you alone. Excuse me. I'm so
I
sorry.
mean,
Mom.
speak for yourself.
Listen. Hands across America. All right. I'm so sorry. I forget that there are more than one in those lives. It's okay.
Somebody said she looks like the troll meme.
She's pretty though.
That jacket is nice.
I'm bullying.
She is a top stylist in Canada. Brad has no association with her.
Oh, look at
Clearly.
that.
I'm assuming because she actually was kind of interesting out of, But I like Hollywood Jade too. I enjoyed him as well.
That's when you activate your network and say, I need a mentor.
The category is air, body, lace.
Woo, here we go.
Yeah.
I am going to go ahead and save myself the trouble by throwing this disclaimer. This program's for entertainment purposes only, and content is not intended to malign any religion, race, Richards, gender, company, individual, or wigs. All opinions expressed by Matty Rants and program participants are so the personal views and do not reflect the opinions of every human being on the planet. No hate should be sent to any of the shows or individuals mentioned on this program. Okay. Oof. Up first, Vanity Milan. What are we giving this?
Yes.
Absolutely loved it.
She looks fantastic.
Giving like chocolate Beyonce,
Wait a minute.
Victoria's Secret.
He said, wait a minute.
Flick.
I'll give you Victoria's Secret.
I would say Victoria's Secret goes to Carnival.
Carnival.
She had a good Beyonce unit. That's definitely a B unit. Like I can see where Chris.
Exactly. That's a B unit.
You know, not like be now, but like be like,
Of course not.
you know, several years ago.
Maybe like 4, a little bit.
Teen.
Oh, Julie gets one. Julie gets
Hold
one.
on.
Julie gets one for that.
But 4 was almost 14 years ago. Honestly.
Not even an "I Am Yours" live performance, like trumpet.
No, I am your no. That was a flatter wig and a really shit makeup job.
It was
Whoever
very
did Beyonce's
white.
makeup that day.
How long ago was 4?
I would say it's giving singing at the GMAs.
Okay.
Oh yes, yes.
Okay.
When you can see that the wig was kind of stretched on her head. That's what
Not too much.
Not the final starter evolution here for Vandy Milan. Now listen, this was a bop. I was here for this bodysuit. She was giving. If you're gonna give me a bodysuit, give me
Give
this.
me that.
Give me this.
I thought it was
Yeah,
cute.
I was here for it.
Yeah, this was good.
Look at this Vandy adding to this resume. Ooh, I
I mean,
love
and the
it.
body, whatever the pads are, the body is right.
It's
It's
fitted
right.
for her pleasure. It is. Yeah. It's Isis Couture. Puss Puss.
Great.
Very
Yes,
nice.
ma'am.
Eager.
Gives me Melina a little bit.
Melina?
Melina before the
Nail.
fuckery.
Citrion.
Yeah, before she, you know, turned into a monster. Very much
Monster.
that. She pulls them into the bedroom and then just bites their faces off. The boning was my only thing where I was like, okay, but really that's a small critique. It's still like one of the top looks tonight. She served this and it
like the
looked good
color.
when that fan hit. Oof.
So
The color is pretty.
Mhm.
The color is great.
beautiful color.
Morticia Adams wore color today.
I
The
love
mug.
this even more now, looking at it.
Yeah.
Looks so good.
I want a comforter that color. That's what I want. I'm gonna
I mean, there are a couple things about it looking at it harder that I don't like.
Keep
about
us
it.
comfortable.
Go
But-
ahead, because the boning for me is an issue. But that's just
I think I was like, now that I'm like, the boning is an issue.
because it doesn't move and flow like the rest of it does, and it starts to bounce, so it distracts just a tad bit.
It's just
That's
not.
just a small thing.
It doesn't. I feel like this needs to be like on her skin, and
Wrapped around a little
like
bit.
wrapped.
Hmm. Give me vine work. Give
It's
me
still gorgeous though. Like
absolutely. Yeah, agree. All right, past Isis, Victoria Scone is next.
and this is why she's in the top.
When I saw that hair, I knew exactly what it was. And when she turned around, I lived.
This, this actually, I agree with Blake. I think this alone sold her so high up because it was like the first time presented like in this format, drag king style. She didn't even do drag king work. You know what I'm saying? And was like, I'm gonna give a little showcase. I'm gonna show them fucking Fabio in this bodysuit. Landon Cider eats your heart out. Here comes you know what I'm saying? Like Dooley, you know what I'm talking about. We know this like Landon would have gave one of these numbers,
Yeah.
you know? So that's why I was like, oh my God. And the way they sold it too, the pant rip, the wind blowing, you know, I can't believe it's not butter.
I just saw the hairy legs. I did not notice that.
And the hairy legs are very Dragula. I was like, because that's some shit you would see. Like you would see hair here on Drag Race, but like that type of hair was nasty.
Given 19 early 80s, bitch. Okay.
Y'all ain't got no reason
I
to
thought it
not
was-
let Tenderoni up on this show now. We done seen it. Go ahead.
I thought it was
Tenderoni.
clever. I thought it was cute, but I think they kind of gassed it up just a little bit. Like, not sexy. I didn't think this was sexy at all. It was giving James Corden, like someone said in the.
Someone said,
But other than that, you know, it was out the box, and I appreciate it.
Thank you, baby.
Wow.
I know a bartender looks just like that. That's why I'm gagging.
I
Thank
do
you, baby.
too.
You did.
I do.
Thank you, baby.
It's real.
Why you got clothes on, Fran?
They say, why you got clothes on?
Blake, I would like to keep my channel.
Baby.
Oh, I mean, hey,
Have not because you asked not.
Raja O'Hara is next. What do we think of this look and how high this wig is sitting on top of her head?
Don't say that.
I have a quote. Go ahead. We come through with the money in the garter belts. Let them know about that cake. Straight out the gate. A poet once said.
Yeah.
Girl.
Boo, Gabby, boo.
A great poet once said. In this outfit.
Oh, I'm weak.
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't get Cruella de Vil immediately.
I got RuPaul as Ruby is Red Hot being Cruella de Vil in an off Broadway production of 101 Dalmatians.
Did Roger think like she was gonna get the same like treatment for her wig that RuPaul did?
You mean that CGI like blending that they give the girls?
Yeah.
Yeah, blending.
It's a mix between Mrs. Claus and like
Mrs. Claus.
Cruella de Vil. It was a little confusing. That's all.
It was a soft toot for me.
Yeah.
You're not sending me home.
Because it's like, we have seen so much worse. And this actually was cool. I just wish the wig was love on top and not hitting her on top like that.
It's on top.
It's sitting in the attic, cleaning it. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to just be on the second floor in the first bedroom to the left. But yeah, it was cool.
I was hoping for like a young Cruella moment, but
That would be nice.
It didn't give Cruella. If she didn't have that black half on there, it wouldn't read that way.
Speaking of black half, Rita Baga is next.
Boo, boo, slash boo.
So my thoughts on this were it's a little matronly, and I didn't want to be rude about it, but it's kind of like that color is so like Michelle Pfeiffer and Scarface tees, like
Matty.
She was only like 30 something then.
So you're saying Resident Evil is
Lady Dimitrescu?
She gives
Lady D is cuter than this. Like,
listen, this is the Trunchable if they're in lingerie at this point for me.
This does not flatter her. I'm sorry.
One boy. One boy.
Thank you, Charles Lee Ray, for covering what those,
So, the color washes her out. I think she needs something like a deeper color.
Because that is not with that pale.
I also think she needs to embrace the pain of drag. Like, girl, you need to cinch that corset. Like, baby, you need to
throw a pillow in your booty or something, just because right now it's giving, hey, dude, where's my car? Like,
we're keeping shoulder and adrenal gland. Like, you need to snatch that body together. It just looks.
And maybe like elongate the neck or something. I don't know.
See that elongate the neck. She'd have to stretch.
It's like we had Thanksgiving dinner and then you wanted to get laid, and this is what you put on, girl.
Yo, not Jennifer Coolidge in this season of White Lotus.
Very much that. Very much that.
This is definitely what she would wear.
I don't understand why she gets such high praise and then be coming out like this, and I'm like, what? Like,
Bonjour hot.
Mime. Okay, you need to stop.
Next slide.
Listen, she said, "Come hither, Chris."
Evil. Imagine him trying to be sexy.
Yes, thank you, Ryler, for the super chat. Giving Sears lingerie collection.
Mervin.
Sears lingerie. Come on, Marvin.
Mervin's. Oh my god.
I loved Mervin.
With the Y spelling. That let me tell you, that used to throw me off. Like Mervin's a Y. Okay. Anywho.
Giving wards.
We're gonna let TJ Maxx go here. Someone said Catherine's.
AdamandEve.com.
Oh,
Adam and Eve. Well, never mind.
Cato's.
What's that place that was out in Southfield, Blake? They had the commercial.
Girl, I haven't lived there since I was 18.
Girl, this is giving Zone Day erotica in the front of the store. Get this out. Someone said Montgomery Ward's teas. Montgomery Ward's would never have this in there. That's a Priscilla's.
Come on, Priscilla's. That's what I was thinking of. That's what I'm thinking of.
That's what Priscilla.
And here I'm thinking you were talking about that brick on Italia.
Because Happy is from Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think we've been assaulted enough. We have more to look at from this one.
Well, we got to watch her next week, so apparently not.
Silky Nutmeg Ganache is next.
Serviceable.
I agree.
I loved it. And I like the hair.
When I get over my like dislike of Silky's drag, I will say that I think this is actually very pretty.
We're going to use the last part of what Blake said for all clips in the future. Okay.
I think her forehead looked fucking huge in it. I mean, her head was very large in this moment. Maybe if the wig was down or there was more baby hairs.
Listen, I don't think she has that big of a head, so maybe we needed that extension pull for this. I don't know. I was here for it. I was kind of gagged to see her come out on this. I was like, and you better push in the canary yellow.
I liked it. I did like this for
I like the color, but
The color.
You know, this is my favorite color.
And it flattered her, unlike, yeah.
Yeah.
it kinda looked
Yeah.
more expensive.
I don't know if it necessarily did that, but
I said, no, Blake, I'm gonna hurt you. Okay, listen.
Blake is thinking. Blake wants her to be proportionized like Eureka.
no, because we're not gonna give it to that white girl. I would rather her be
Evil. I love it.
semicolon, however, comma. I'm gonna let her not do that, and I'm gonna still accept the fact that like you're not gonna proportionize the way in which I would proportionize if I was a girl of your size, but you still look great in this. The face is right, the hair is right, the color looks good on the body. Like you're not doing your makeup in Sharpies no more, girl.
It's a good wig too. That hair was giving all kinds of real follicles. I was like, okay, baby, you spent money on that wig. I was here for it. Next,
Which Pokemon is this, Matty?
one that did not get past the first draft.
Tentacruel. Very Tentacruel.
It's Inkay.
Girl, this is a body of water. Okay.
Like, why not give sexy? You know, this isn't sexy at
Listen,
all.
I wouldn't find a dead body in a
I don't
closet
think
sexy either.
Anita knows sexy in that way.
Sexy is cancer.
Damn.
Why?
Jesus.
So what y'all saying frillish? Stop it.
Not La Llorona. I hate you.
That's Bruxfish. I will accept that. Okay, listen. That's funny. I'm sorry. That
And
is
that hair, like this is an example of not knowing your face.
the wig wanted to be on a different scalp for multiple reasons, and that hair deserved better. And I'm just gonna be honest with you because I do like a blue
Sally
wig.
Beauty Supply.
And the ombre
Not
did not do
Sally's.
nothing for this. So I think she wanted. I would like to know too, Joyce. I didn't get no message from me where
She's
he
still on
was.
the call.
Disappear.
She's still on the phone.
Did we get a message in the private chat with that? I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, she.
Oh,
She'll be here by the third runway.
come back to us, Jamar. We like to see your face.
Oh, you
All right, this was Poot.
Her trying to be sexy.
I thought she sold it though, but then I was just like, oh, okay.
Sold what?
Things in a store that doesn't do well.
Ah,
So not enough for rent. Bob's Burgers. Dum, 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 dum. All right, Arctic Foxic Lady. Here we go.
Well, I think some of them thought it was Silver Fox.
Vanity ate this up.
She ate that.
I know it's like the
like
same.
Bond villain girlfriend.
Very Bond girlfriend, or at least a Bond villain for sure. She's on what is it?
Question.
She came in skis. A snowmobile. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. Rolled up on that and shot somebody. Mm-hmm.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Her critique, somebody said that this was too similar to her first look. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
It's a bodysuit connected from the technically.
I would say my one critique with this is I actually really love Vanity's face, and the more she like covers her face up, the more I like dislike it.
Mm.
Girl, like that bang,
Because it slices it.
it cuts too much of it off, and like your face is gorgeous, honey.
It's a
Like,
good problem to have.
But I kind of like still how the wig goes with this outfit a little bit. Like
it does.
she gives money and wealth and possibly, you know, what Serena Williams has going on. I can picture.
She got the foxy part down.
Maybe what Serena got going on is a whole lot of money, and
That's what I'm saying. You know, married someone pink and has a lot of cash. Yeah, it's that. I liked it. I was kind of here for it, and even the bedazzled swoop in the front. That one stack of hair that's just straight up glitter down. It's quiche. It's quiche. um, yeah, Vanity, I like it. Go ahead. Isis Couture is Vanity Kool-Aid. Isis Couture is next. Thank you, Riley, for that super chat. What did we think of this look from the Adventure Time series?
They gave Big Hero 6.
You said what, Gabby?
Big Hero 6. The big ass white thing running
Oh
around.
my goodness.
Baymax?
But Edna Mode made an outfit for the like Betamax, yeah, or Basics or whatever the hell that thing's name is. I got Finn the Human, his mom. It's very fashionable. And they, travel through the world, and she, we'll see Ice King in a minute, in a second here. But I think this is cool. I liked it.
She's like, I got a body. I need a body cast, but make it fashion.
Body cast, but make it fashion.
Yeah.
Someone said bone condom.
What? Isn't that just skin?
I'm gonna call it that now.
The way my eye just opened. Woo. Okay. Listen. It's anybody else got more to this?
I don't like it.
Okay, Blake, cool. Can I be real with you?
Okay, cool.
No.
Oh, cool.
It's like Blake, I didn't like it. Okay, cool. But I actually didn't like it that much either, to be honest with you. It's interesting, but I didn't get Arctic Foxy Lady.
Like
It's
you
just
did,
that girl who tries just a little bit too hard.
right?
It's
Like you
giving.
did. Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry, Gabby. Go on, baby.
Right. Like she did some snow angels and it just stuck on her ass. She just did this shit in the ground and it just stuck. I don't like it. Go on. I'm sorry. Pigeon. They gave Pigeon.
Gabby Pigeon.
Like a little bit.
It's that too. I know, Gabby. I know. It's that too. Home Alone 2, right? One dub is for you, and I'll keep the other one. Let me move on here.
They were heavy your sword.
This is what Yovska thinks she looks like.
Oh no, I gotta go. No.
Yo.
Toilet
No,
bowl.
I gotta go.
Toilet bowl.
Yo.
Oh no.
Porcelain.
Not Yovska slander.
So next up, I thought she was giving me Steven Universe character for a second with this hair.
I thought it was White Diamond.
Me too. I said White Diamond, but then someone goes, "No, Matt, that's Ice King," and I'm like, Victoria Scone is next with this outfit about climate changing, the breaking of the glass. Someone, God damn it, pick up, answer, decline your call. What do we think of this look?
Lifted lace.
Ooh. Blake. Why am I just now noticing that?
Like an ice Ursula kind of thing.
I got to move to a different photo. I don't want to give Blake ammunition. Let me see here. Right there.
Rude bitch.
What do we think of the look?
You tackling the comments, Blake. That's why the girls don't want to work with you.
All right.
I think this is great. I think she looks great.
She does.
Went.
We got Wamp from Gabby. We got It's All Right from Chris. We got It Looks Good from y'all. I'm sure Jamar silently said something amazing. And I will say Burlington Coat Factory with hips. Hi, who said hi in Lawrence Chaney? Oh.
Pixie Polite could never.
You know what we're not gonna do. You know what we're not gonna do.
No, why you bring her here? She wasn't even here. Why you bring her here?
That wasn't
How
polite.
did you?
Raja O'Hara.
So this reminded me of Batman Forever. Which
That's you, Blake. I said the same. Gabby, you was there. I said the same fucking thing. That's the same
What was
thing.
Vivica Fox?
I was like, what in the Drew Barrymore?
That's who I got. I got Drew Barrymore. Then someone was like, no, Maddie, you're talking about Vivica. I said, I know she's black, and that's what we're doing here. But no, I'm talking about Drew Barrymore with Mr. Freeze. That one. Because she had the same outfit. Oh my God.
This is crazy because I watched Batman and Robin last night.
So you saw the terrible one with George Clooney. Ooh.
I did, and it was horrible.
It was camp.
Oh, that's right. Because no, I got my hairs crossed again. Because Forever was Jim Carrey, the Riddler, which actually was really good. And then Tommy Lee Jones as Two-Face. I liked him as the Riddler.
They were all terrible.
I remember buying the toys at McDonald's and doing the full bit with it. Batman Returns was the best one.
That will always be my favorite. I don't know, like that movie activated whatever gay gene I had in my body.
Michelle Pfeiffer was the blueprint.
I mean, Batman Returns is the only Batman movie that ever matters. But like, who was all bad, Chris? Like, were all the movies bad, or were they all bad in that movie?
Chris O'Donnell is a pox on all of us. But go on.
Well, Batman and Robin and Batman Forever. Like Batman Forever, the Riddler and Two-Face were basically the Joker. They were both like just acting crazy.
They didn't do the Two-Face correctly with that one. I will agree. It was like, why is he? I like the Riddler, kind of.
I did too, but I see what Chris is saying.
Yeah, it was very comedic versus. And Val Kilmer, I actually liked his Batman. I did too. I liked him. That was when he was hot. Now, oof.
They brought him back, and then he went to do Prince of Egypt, and he was never the same girl
ever again.
I haven't seen him since.
You don't want to see him now.
I like Robin.
Zac Efron tease. Listen,
Brendan Fraser.
Like Babe. Oh.
First of all, I do want to see The Whale, though, Blake.
We won't slander Brendan because he has
it's giving.
But I get what you're trying to say.
I love him.
Arnold Schwarzenegger was in Batman and Robin, as well as Uma Thurman, who played Poison Ivy badly.
It was camp.
It was super camp.
It was camp.
Super camp.
It was camp.
So then I'm thinking. So then Drew Barrymore was with Two-Face, right? Is that what I'm thinking, or was she
Drew Barrymore was with Two-Face? Drew Barrymore and the China lookalike.
Okay, that's who. Because she gave a look that was very much what Raja is giving here. That I remembered when it was like they were dropping her from whatever situation. I don't know. Anywho, I like this, but it's not that girl for the category compared to some of the other looks. But I liked it.
Soft, very soft too.
Fluffy too.
Very soft too.
Maybe it's the wig. I don't know.
I mean,
I know that wig very well.
I think head to toe, it's a soft. I agree with Chris.
I'm like, do I need to show the wig? No. I'm like, I wore that wig.
Or this outfit. I don't know. Maybe she had like some earmuffs or something. It would have sold it. I don't know.
Oh, some earmuffs would have been cute. So
Make it more ornate.
Rose Nyland got lost on the way to St. Olaf here. What do we think of this one?
Hey, bit.
Maybe she thought it was Silver Fox and not Arctic Fox. That's why she came out grandma.
Maybe she thought of taxidermy.
This just wasn't great.
Maybe she thought of Red Fox, which is why she was hunched over.
Oh, ooh, well. Still those jokes too? Okay.
Evil.
Listen.
Well,
evil.
Connect the dots.
It's all black. Blake.
It gives me like that girl who's leaned so much into her own drag character that she can't quite see how to make this sexy, and so she sticks within her realm, and her realm is not what the challenge calls for. Like, you gotta figure out how to make old ugly ladies sexy. Like
Madonna.
No.
20 years ago.
See,
but there's like a 90-some-odd-year-old supermodel who like is beats.
Because
and it's
Madonna
stunning.
now
And
is
it's
like
stunning. I know
a
what you're talking
cautionary
about.
tale.
Right, but like give me like, just because you're like, well, I'm not really that pretty, so I'm gonna go lean to do camp and like everything I'm gonna do is fall into this instead. Like, girl, like no, like be pretty. Like own the fact that you got something that's pretty about you. Do that.
Because Blanche was still out here getting it.
Get
And still getting it. But
Blanche was
And-
7
and
years
it-
old.
It just
Elon
looks
Musk mama.
like she's trying to find Miles, and I
Yvonne is oh.
see that's I don't like her, but that's an insult to Ivana.
You
Ivana
like
is at
Ivana
least
with
2
feet.
feet under this person, this is what we wanted from Kathy Hilton during that episode of
Is that
Beverly
it? Is it Carmen
Hills.
de la Peace? Yes, Carmen de la whatever.
Delafise.
Delevingne?
Delafise or Delafise?
Or that feature.
Oh, I thought you meant Cara Delevingne.
Feature.
I was like, girl, what?
Her
I
name.
mean,
But yeah, she's like 90 and B. Sickening.
well, she acted her ass off.
Or what?
She acted her ass into the bottom.
Her long back fell off. How about that?
Thank you.
Silky Nutmeg Ganache is next.
The only peppermint patty.
The only
This is a
peppermint.
phenomenal look. With a little raspberry jam inside of it. Like, this is delicious.
With the peppermint patty.
I just wish she had wore that century she wore when she wore that peach number on her season.
Peach number on her season.
When she came out and they were like, "Oh my God, Silky, this is what you give," and she was like, "Yeah, girl, this is one of my pageant looks," and she was
From
snatched.
season 11?
Yes,
I don't remember what look that was. I vaguely remember it.
It's been so many seasons ago.
It sure has.
it's been so long ago.
Chris, what did you think of this look?
I loved it.
Cool.
Nothing bad to say.
Peppermint
Nothing
patty.
bad to say. We
York.
like that sometimes.
I agree with that.
That was it was great. I enjoyed this a lot. I thought she was beautiful. Anita Wiglet is next.
This is the best of her 3 looks.
Yeah.
This is the best of her entirety on the show.
Right. That part.
Like it frames her face perfectly.
And that's all really sad.
You know, damn
You know,
face.
she's no man on her face, but
Listen, Naomi Watts is finding this for the first time too. Like we all have to get our tapes together. It's a good look. I enjoyed it from her. I feel bad for her low key because if this had been a different season that she was competing on with probably a different set of people, she probably would have been safe this week.
Mm-hmm.
But candies and nuts are if or buts, all that whatever that is. Good for her.
Nothing good for her.
Who said Vivian Vanderpuss's mother?
Yikes.
Nikki. I mean, okay, we're gonna move past this. Caught in the Rain Couture is next. Chop. Vanity Milan.
All right.
That's a
I'm so
cloud
sorry.
up there, by the way, in case y'all were wondering what was supposed to be up there.
That's a damn jellyfish.
Big cloud.
wow,
It's supposed to be
wow.
because that's the showers that are coming down her face. So that one bag of cotton balls that she put on top of this big fucking hat is a cloud.
Oh,
Matty Morphosis did clouds better.
Damn.
This
I know a
is true.
jellyfish when I see it. It's no damn cloud.
Not Jellyfish Fields. Vanity Milan is next.
Yes.
you had to know how bad this was.
She made it.
That must have been the last thing she made, and she ran out of time.
I mean, they only were able to make one
Right.
thing, Gabby. This is
oh,
literally-
never mind.
Yeah,
I thought they made all of it.
honey, those other looks were were brought there.
Oh, never mind.
Because the girls don't have drag queen skills anymore. You can't make them create something for a ball.
I mean, they
Oh,
give them
yeah.
Below supplies.
That look was fabulous.
Season 3, them girls had to make all their looks.
I saw the look.
Everything.
Mhm.
Everything.
It's a chop from the panel. It's a chop.
Yeah, but she's pretty.
Isis Couture spit on people
I don't understand this.
is next. What did we give this look?
the hell does this have to do with rain?
Nothing.
Okay,
Not
thank
a
you.
goddamn thing.
It's gorgeous though.
You know, the more and more I look at it, I don't even think that.
Oh. I told you she was going to do the same makeup again. Didn't I say that this blue and this white randomness combination was coming through? I called it.
I am tired of the makeup.
Tired.
She needed to focus on a different part of the water cycle. Like we
She's
needed
in
more
the color.
precipitation.
She needed to focus on rain.
That's precipitation.
Oh, I didn't hear what you said. I'm sorry. Precipitation can be in everything. It could be snow, bitch. That can be precipitation.
It could have, yes.
Science class with the panel. Yeah, I like this though. I thought it was a bop. I just didn't think it was the category. So I say yes, but not the category. That's how I do it.
You're like a piece of candy on top.
Mm-hmm.
A little wrapped up plastic on the side.
It's one of the ones you avoid eating because you know it tastes like minty, and so you just keep it when you're gonna have it.
Maybe she wanted to do polluted rain.
No. She even the description was her being
She's
like,
talking
I
about
want to
pollution,
bring
right?
awareness to pollution in the ocean. It was like, that's cute. And we love that. It's not the category.
Why didn't you do acid rain?
That's what I would have done. In
Me too.
considering.
She probably would have ate that concept alive. So
What do
it's
I
so
know?
lovely. I like
And
it.
if you could have got you a neon green and
And
been
one
like,
of those like burnt umbrellas.
yes,
Mhm.
and been real different with it, like acid rain.
She gives me siren teas. Or like the body washed up and they were like, pull it back in. That's not our problem. I'm telling you, who's going to jail for this?
We'll let the Brooklyn PD deal with that.
That part. SVU. Victoria Scone is next.
I still understand how she got into the top two.
Well, the one part about this I will say is a flower being in the rain and of course blooming makes sense to me more so than being caught in the ocean after being thrown off of a cruise ship because you were a bitch. But this hair is sickening. I'll be real though, I don't really care for this bodysuit.
So this is my critique. On earlier seasons, like I would have been able to see her make this. I don't know that I believe she made this.
I saw the green fabric on top of something though.
It just maybe she's that good, and if she is great, kudos to you, Victoria. My apologies, but like I'm like, did you really make this bodysuit?
This hair is, my God, I cannot stop looking at it. It is everything. It is so good, so good. Love.
Would
this
you
hair.
have her in your startup? Would you have her like?
Oh no, she looks like she'd be like a very high weakness to fire, ice. She gives grass on grass. I don't see a poison in this one. I'm afraid
Okay.
not.
The hell does it have to do with rain?
Well, rain makes flowers bloom.
And the
Well, yeah.
flower in the rain,
I'd make it like a wet flower.
I mean, that technically is what the girls did with these finger waves. Most of them was give a wet,
I
Give a wet
guess.
illusion.
They're like
I like this. I would. Some of the embellishments I think needed a little more time, but I actually do like. I do like this.
Just a little bit.
Ooh,
I don't like
Come on, Danity Kane.
a little bit more. Other song, Gina G.
Oh,
Oh. Get your gay facts together. Okay. Raja O'Hara is next. She's caught in the rain, in case we have that question later with the newspaper over her head. She turned this dress that was windbreakers and raincoats into this dress gourmand. Personally, this is the best outfit she did for the episode for me, and this is the one that she made that day. I love it. What do y'all think?
She looks like that girl from Frozen, like the other sister. That's what she would have had on, but it started raining.
Anna?
Yeah, that ain't that what she wearing?
This is a great look, Georgina. What do y'all think?
It look good though.
I think this look looks great for Project Runway. It does not look great for Drag Race.
I'll disagree.
Because
What do you mean?
because
Tell me.
I think Project Runway would like.
Strongly.
I feel like there's an obviousness to Drag Race that I sort of have to get to understand the challenge. Whereas Project Runway, I don't need that. I think I think the look is fantastic. Head to toe, I think Raja looks gorgeous. But does it scream Caught in the Rain to me? No.
You think it's too cerebral for
These
the
are fun
Drag Race
opinions.
audience?
I do. I think it's too cerebral. Is it gorgeous? Absolutely. Is it the challenge? Maybe not.
This was just a weak overall ball.
Weak balls.
I think it looks great, Raja. Fuck their opinions. Keep
That's
it
just
moving.
I don't disagree with your opinion, Matt. I said it looks great.
It's Project Runway. It's too cerebral.
Now, if she would have spun this and said, "I'm trying to be Rust,"
No, Gabby.
Jesse, I'm trying to throw her.
It looks like someone took a loofah up their ass and wiped.
Well, Rain. I don't know what kind of douche Rain. I don't know.
I don't know.
Douche rain.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's
Rain.
What is
giving
that?
toilet paper on the side of a toilet. You know, it missed. It's been there. I hate it
Right.
a lot.
I tried, girl. Larry.
A lot. I can see a comment now. This is gonna be a fun week. This is a chop. Shoes up.
makeup.
The shoes up.
Everything is horrible.
Chocolate Rain, thank you.
Just chocolate
Why
rain.
the velvet?
I'm breathing.
I hate velvet on people. Not everybody. This one in particular, I hated on her. Like in that color.
That color on her is awful.
This really is awful.
It doesn't
God.
flatter her.
It's like honey mustard in the worst way. Like,
Dijon.
Blake, do you make sense of this? Like, what do we
No,
say?
I don't hate the color. I hate the accoutrement. I hate everything else. I hate that it looks like trash.
Essentially, like,
What was her explanation again for this?
After night of hooking, we ain't like the drag, so we
Like
this is giving me. I forgot to take my Pure for men before this date, you know, and this is the explosion that's going to happen afterwards. Like, it looks like I don't know. I just don't. I don't like.
I
This.
don't remember what the explanation was.
I don't like it. She said
Like-
golden showers and was being funny, and I was like, okay.
I also never thought I'd say this. I want the girls to take a cue from Rose and buy shoes, like just buy a whole bunch of them and spray paint them girls. Because y'all trying to wear these ugly things that are like distracting me from the outfit. Like, just get a nice pump and spray paint it.
I love gold.
This is an ugly shoe.
Gabby, did you?
Everything is ugly about this.
Did you? I heard Gabby. I love gold. I heard you crazy. I heard you. Austin Powers, girl. I hate you. What was his name again? I forgot what his name was.
It was
Fat
gold
bastard.
Something fat bastard.
Yeah, I love gold. Okay,
No,
okay.
it was a gold member.
Gold
Right.
member.
But Fat Bastard was in Gold Member.
Yeah, it was.
But gold member was the character that liked gold.
Nigga, gold.
Right.
There was a Gold Member character?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was the name of the movie.
No, I'm fully aware of the name of the movie. I'm just trying to remember characters. Who was Gold Member? Was it
He was the villain. He wanted to turn everything.
Was it
into
also
gold.
Mike Myers playing
It was
another
Mike
character?
Myers.
Yes.
Okay, that's where my mind is at because it's
You were
like,
like
wait,
an old-
wasn't he everybody?
He's everybody. Dr.
I
Evil.
forgot. In the 90s and early 2000s, it was they're playing all the characters. It was Mike
He
Myers.
looked like
Eddie
Ivan
Murphy.
Ooze, except was gold.
Okay.
It was like-
Okay, that's what it was. I was like, wait, what?
and they had him in like
A tracksuit.
It's been such
Yeah,
a long
like,
time
that
since
was
I've
gold.
seen that movie.
I'm a 90s
What
baby.
was 2002, 2001?
That was when that was?
Think so.
Ooh-wee.
Because
think
Beyonce.
That was Beyonce's
It
solo
was
career
work-
was
yeah.
starting. Work it
2002.
out. Bum-bum-bum-bum.
yeah.
Play it for your home now.
2002.
I'll have to watch that again.
You don't have to.
I
just
mean,
see
I
two
did
clips.
like, you know,
Of the three, the first two still
I
have
didn't-
a moment. The third one is like,
I didn't like the second one. It
You
was
like the Spike Who Shagged Me?
mm-mm.
I did.
It
The
starred
second-
what's her name? I didn't like that lady. She was boring to me.
Heather Graham?
Yeah, I didn't like Heather Graham. Okay, Joshua, listen, I'm gonna give Blake $5 today because I know you want to hit it. I agree with Blake 100%. ever since DHP, I don't know what
That is, yeah.
I've been checking the shoes. You meant Drag Race Philippines? You put an H there, sister? Let me look at this keyboard. I don't see that R near it. Okay. And these girls, shout out to the whole panel. Well, thank you, Josh.
Drag Race Harry Potter. Like,
Thank you, Josh. Hope to see you again.
Drag Race.
We ran into each other at like Hush when I added at Keisha Carr's drag show.
Thank you, Joshua.
Hope to see you soon.
Okay. No, I'm just playing. I'm fucking with Blake right now. Like,
let me start doing my Keisha math. Hold on.
See no more new CNC digging.
Because you know she hop clubs like this was months ago before she fell out with some people. So like
divided by 2, carry the 1.
Next,
Silky Nutmeg Ganache is next. I was like, Dooley don't pull about the Texas calculator.
Oh, I got her schedule right here. Hold on.
Okay, that bill in your hand.
Actually, this is for my new New York City ID. Mind your business.
What did we think of this look? She did make that umbrella too. That was a vibe.
As the rain hits my window, I take some. No, that's what I thought.
Endo.
Yeah. Can we get kicking now?
Okay, Gabby, I'm with you here. I did too, and in my mind I kept thinking I would have loved for her to come out in the trash bag and then to reveal to this, and it would have just been an A++.
They wouldn't have got it though in Canada. They would not have. They're like, what's that?
I don't know. Brooklyn had an idea who Spice was.
She would have probably been the only one. Her and Hollywood Jade.
When Hollywood Jade said, "You love being black, huh?" And I was like,
exactly that statement.
My face was like, what else would she like to be? I don't know. It's just so crazy. Oh goodness! I thought this was a look. I don't think
this is the color scheme that it works, and it's just so proportioned well on her. And
it wasn't blue,
right?
Mm-hmm.
And we saw so much blue, so I was like, "Oh, thank God, we got like a switch up here." She made the boot covers, the skirt.
She ain't covered them feet.
The jacket, you know.
Fully
I do look like some cliffhangers. I will say that. But
it looks like the same shoes she's been wearing since her season. However, the look is great ankles up. Silky. It really is fabulous. It is.
No, I'm not disagreeing with you.
Like it's fake.
It's giving the Parkers.
What did I say?
And she looked like yes, she does. She wore. I know she wore an outfit just like this.
But like performing in the group with Stevie.
Remember when the clown died? Me and them.
I'ma kill them.
Like when they killed
Why
the
did I
clown.
knew what you were talking about, and I'm bothered that I knew that.
But she was pretty.
Bothered.
But she was pretty. Do you love him? She was pretty. I'm not shading her.
I know you're not. I'm just laughing because I can picture Silky in Kim's position singing right now, and I'm crying. I'm crying a little bit. Oh, I wish that was no. Drag Race don't do that. Do not do any sort of acting challenges parroting UPN shows. You don't have enough girls for that. Don't do it. Don't do it. Ooh, have Laganja on that season.
Oh my God!
Can you imagine? I want the Martin script. I watched that as a kid. I know every episode. Mm-hmm. And was my favorite.
Laganja as Shanae.
Can you imagine? Oh, can you imagine? I would scream and shout. Like,
Jamar says.
I mean, Bagger as Brumman.
They're already dragging her for that Israel video.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
I mean,
she's gonna be Stevie.
Stevie had a little more soul than that. I don't know.
She
could be Stevie's mother.
Stevie with the hips. Let's see here. So what did we think of Anita Wiglet's look? And Jamar, he's on the phone right now. So, shout out to Jamar. We wish you well while you're handling business at work. I'm at work now. What do we think of this?
She could have wore this at... I'm sorry, go ahead.
Next up, Robbie Turner.
It do look that way, shoulder up. It does.
But yeah, because Robbie don't know what that shape
It
looks
does.
like. But you know.
This could have been her ice look, and I wouldn't have known. If she's like, "This is ice," I wouldn't have really known.
Let it go. Let it go.
It's a boot.
I would not have known.
That wig. Ugh. With the
Mm,
dirty cloud on her shoulder, this confusing cape.
I think Brooklyn was right when she said, if you're going to do all of this, go ham. Like, because this is very soft and subtle. And it's like on this skater outfit,
Maybe she needed a prop.
It just also seemed like they put this fabric in a workroom and be like, don't use this, but we know y'all are gonna use it.
It was
Use
a trap.
Not it's like it's trap fabric.
I don't like this color at all.
Nothing about this color says icy to me. Have we seen ice before?
it feels like she's like a lifeguard at some weird pool. I don't.
Is this the rain or the ice one?
Ice skater.
Is this rain or ice? I'm sorry, which one?
Rain.
This is caught in the rain.
See, you don't even know.
It's raining.
It's none of that.
Is that hail on her leg? Okay, I'm sorry. I
Just because it blue does not make it water.
someone said powdered ice. Now this is a Powerade from McDonald's. Listen, I got one in my refrigerator right now. You know, I think that she tried
Not a Powerade.
really hard.
Did she?
I think she tried really hard
To go
Chris.
She failed really hard too.
Gabriella Daquan
Succeeded in
Mercy.
this one.
Oh my God.
She succeeded at that.
Evil. Evil. Sorry.
What is going on with this live? Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I saw it glitched on me for a
It was
second.
glitching. I can see everybody but Matt.
It
It's
was
okay.
weird.
She was glitching.
Okay. Hey, we still have 500 plus in the room. Thanks for being here, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Whew.
No Breaking Bad mess with me.
The safe queens were Raja and Isis. Those
They were gagged.
and it was interesting because they both won their own balls, you know, with Raja winning All Star 6 and Isis winning season 2. So it was like one of those. Oh, okay. Silky knew what time it was when that happened. She's like, "Oh, bitch! Out of these, I got a win."
Right.
She knew what time it was.
That was funny. I was here for that realization. But Victoria Scone and Silky Nutmeg Ganache were in the top two. Top two. It's also the first time in Drag Race history that two big girls have been in the top at the same time.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah.
I guess so. Yeah.
I mean, they're hitting first, baby. First bearded winner with Drag Race from UK. Then they did this on over here. I said, okay. And then now Silky also extended her record, and it was going to be very hard to beat after this episode. So Anita felt that Vanity should have been in the bottom.
I mean, it could have been a three-way bottom.
Huh?
That part.
Some people think they can have those, but I said Anita, you know, really went there when she had said,
Sorry.
She went there because when Brooke was like, "This is a bodysuit that you didn't put the bottom into, did you?" I was like, "Ooh."
No.
Like, I will put you in the bottom for that.
Vanity said, "I know you're not." I disagree with Vanity being in the bottom for the two bodysuits that we were given were of top-notch caliber and also fit the category, in my opinion,
And
compared
the
to
third body was incomplete.
Rutabaga. And then all of a sudden you see Anita over here giving pick yourself up and nope, still failing. Personally, for me. And then also, you know, there were other girls who I thought gave regular and then a great last look. High key. But I don't think Vanity's last look should have got her in the bottom. Safe, low, but I still think her first two looks were kind of a key. So I don't know.
But she had the worst look of the category.
Let's go back on that one before you say that. I don't know about that one, but I'm gonna give you that moment, Chris, because I feel like we do need to look again.
Not the
Real
rewind.
quick. Okay, so into Jesus, Caught in the Rain Couture. Let's do Vandy. I'm just gonna let it slide through.
She does have the worst look in the category.
The bottom half for sure is the worst part of
Yeah.
it. The
The
bottom
fact
half.
that it's incomplete and clockably incomplete.
Okay. So, but there's three out of three looks though. We had 2 out of 3, right?
Agreed.
Okay. Let's roll in here. Then we got, this is still the same. My bad, sister. Isis, I'm taking out of it, even though she wasn't the category. It still was a phenomenally well put look. So I'm just like, no, I'm gonna give this time. Like, I can't put this in the bottom. Can't do it. Victoria Scone. Still better than Vanities. Okay. Chris, you got a lot of people that agree with you. I love that.
While you're doing this, I will say Anita is still in my bottom because I think Vanity's first 2 looks are better than all 3 of Anita's looks.
But maybe Vanities is.
I agree with that. I'm just saying she had the worst look for that particular category.
Right.
I'm just confirmed. God, I'm sorry. How did y'all not like this? I thought this was so cool. I'm sorry. I don't know.
I didn't dislike this.
No one says it's not cool.
I'm not talking about y'all. It was people in the comments saying it was trash. Like it was
right.
very like hodgepodge. I was like, really? Like how?
Fantastic. Bitch, you see them shoulder pads?
Get rid of her.
Like that's the part I'm like really thinking about. Like, girl, you made the top 2. Like you made the top 2. Like, come on, sis. Loved it. This was a great look from her. I thought it was fabulous. Because you can't compare, like look at this. Like someone's dirty toilet paper.
Go home. Sorry. Evil.
Oh, come on, Matt, press play. It's terrible. I like Silky's look a lot. I wasn't expecting this from her too.
I wasn't expecting much from Silky, honestly.
I already know it. And then Anita. Okay, I'm gonna say this. Anita is right behind Vanity. It's Rita. No. This is difficult. So for the last looks, I will say Vanity's is
Rita's
worst.
the second worst.
Rita's is the second worst, and then Anita would be the third because hers fits very well. But that's like the most I can give this. It fits perfectly, but like
I would say Anita possibly could have stayed, and they could have just got rid of Bagger. Is that her name, Bagger? Rita
close.
Bagger?
Rita Bagger, yeah.
Dorito
If we're going
bag.
solely on this episode, then I would say Rita Bagger should have went home.
Honestly, had Anita like gone bigger with this shoulder thing as like a real cloud, like a dark cloud, and had that train been like just a little bit cleaner, she would have ate that.
Mm-hmm. In a longer train. Ooh, a much more dramatic train and all of that. Because, yeah.
They could have kept it, but it would have been messy as hell. But I mean, they need some drama on this season. Hopefully, it's not all kumbaya.
You can save Vandy's look with some love. You can't save Rita's look. Yeah, she had that color palette. Like, what would you add to that to make it pretty? Nothing. All right, let's get to the lip sync. It's Deborah Cox. It's Silky Nutmeg Ganache versus Victoria Scone. I knew Silky won just from this picture.
I mean, just from the song.
finger.
You're not
Like,
beating the Black Queen on that song.
She held up that finger.
I feel like when they put a song like this with a Black Queen, it's sabotage. Like y'all knew what the hell y'all were doing.
Put a
But
Mary
it's
J.
okay.
Blige song on.
It's over. Y'all already know.
Victoria's like, I don't know what that finger means. I'm like, oh, honey, that finger means it's over for you. And she's about to take everything that you thought you were going to have today, and it's done. And also, for me, I took it as, and another one, like for the win. Like, we about to take another one. Silky gave me what I needed and then some in this performance, with the emoting, with the churchness of the hand movement and gestures that were going into stuff. She didn't hit no split, didn't fall to the ground. Duly go.
I want to know how much money RuPaul owes Hex Hector, because it feels like RuPaul might have a standing debt.
They don't want to play the black version of the song.
To Michael Jackson was like, I'm buying this cat. She owns all of that.
See, I want to show you what the difference between Victoria's church hand back here, which isn't really anything. It's very, Pentecostal, and this Baptist hand that's over here with Silky. This part was, ooh, yeah. Silky literally shifted her whole body into that position. Miss Mama standing back here waiting for a cab.
I'm not sure what Victoria could have done to win this lip.
Not a split, Chris.
2 splits.
She probably to transform into a black woman.
Right, she had to go outside in tan.
Well, she's not a white gay.
She would have had to come out as Deborah Cox herself and just.
She should have had to bring her out. Be like, she gonna help.
There is no black woman trapped inside of her, thank God.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. I don't think Victoria did a bad job. It was just like, I don't know how you go.
Had she been against anybody else, and I mean not anybody, but a particular set of folks, she'd have been just fine and probably would have won. This lady right here,
had Silky been doing this against Raja, it would have been very different, because I don't think this is one of Silky's best lip syncs at all.
I agree.
This was just kind of average from her.
I absolutely disagree with the last hair on my chest, but I'll let y'all have it. You will have people that agree with that. It's fine. Fuck that. I'm so sorry. This was a key. They gave her the whole song. Like, I enjoyed it.
Silky's top 3 like best lip syncs?
Yes, I do.
Absolutely not.
Dooley, it's in the top 3 for me.
Absolutely not.
Top 3 out of like all.
You want to give me your top 3 since we're trying to bring this into the forte, and I can't just run through the rest of this episode? I'd love to know what you have.
No scrubs.
You need to have a refresher while I'm ready to go, because this is in my top 3.
Well, she was a Christmas bell.
Okay. We don't have the time today.
We do not. It's already past the 2. And someone's going to tell me I'm being mean. I don't give a fuck. I stand in that one. Silky ate this alive. Literally nothing left on the plate. And it was definitely one of her best ones. Would have given a good show, but Silky would have still won. Agree with that one. Agree. What are you doing, Victoria? What is happening in this moment where Silky's talking to God and you have turned around?
I feel like a song like this, people think I just need to do as many stunts as possible if you don't feel the song. Because the American black girls know we are feeling in this moment. But we're not doing the damn split.
She said, no. I thought that was Thor in a bodysuit out there just doing something. I didn't know what was going on. I was like, I like you, Vic, but what are we doing in this moment? Silky ripped off the back of her cape and turned it into a flag moment. If this picture was taken out of context, you would have thought she did tear her ACL again. This is oh no.
I was very scared for her. I was just like, 2 splits? Like, I don't think they're gonna invite you back if you get hurt again.
She barely got up from this one.
Listen. That last one too had a little help. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, okay. Did you see her rotating the splits on the floor, like where Eureka would do?
She
was switching the legs up. You know how you go, like split to that side, then you turn your body around, and then you like. That was happening, but Silky got in front of her because it's like, you're on the ground, girl. Like, this is a moment where I'm just going to step right in front of you, like here, take over the whole show.
I did love this part when she was doing all this.
I did not.
let's move past this. I'm ready to wrap this on up. Let people get to texting each other. Silky won this episode, and she got $10,000 from it.
She got paid.
And it's the first time she won a cash prize.
Really?
Is it?
For lip syncing. Yeah.
I guess so.
Remind yourself how many she won.
Because All Stars, it was her to get back in the competition. So she.
I don't think I'm not sure if she won a cash prize for Snatch Game either from that season. I need to look that up.
Did she win a trip somewhere?
I think it was a trip. Notice how Isis didn't get the 10K, girl. That it's not taxable in Canada.
That was so rude.
She got a nice trip though. I mean, it was a nice trip, but not $10,000 trip.
She won the Root Square and the Snatch Game.
She won the what?
She won the Root Square and the Snatch Game.
Did she get any money?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Silky won the Rusical?
As Oprah.
Oprah.
Oh, that. Okay.
See, and you girls say I don't like cooking.
You don't.
But that's not the point. That's what Blake said. That's not the point.
It's okay. I don't like a lot of the girls. We can start naming them one by one. No, no,
I still hang out with her. I'll give her a couple dollars.
Victoria. I mean, at least she did the split right. I'll give her that. That split is extended. She is a dancer. Round of applause. They were entertained. I would have sent Rita home.
I would have too.
Yeah. I would have sent Rita home.
Like, get one of your biggest obstacles out the way, because you know what's coming.
You know an acting challenge is coming up next. You know a roast is coming up next. Like, girl, get this funny girl gone. And
it could save her with the alliance, but then what if they do like how they did Black Pepper with UK, where every challenge after this has nothing to do with your wheelhouse for the rest of the season, and now you're left to basically try your best. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to play ruthless. I'm going to take out the big dog.
It's only 6 episodes, so like...
that part. And you saw what Blue did? Like, literally. Like, bitch, make a move quickly. I mean, hell, if Isis gets in the bottom, sending her home immediately.
I've been thinking about it. We don't need to deliberate. We don't need to deliberate. If I win this lip sync, Isis goes home.
Stays for what? You already have money, you rich new face heifer. Out of here. How did you?
I don't think she's gonna be in the bottom.
You know how Drag Race is.
You know how they put somebody. They find a way.
If I remember correctly, next week is an acting challenge.
It's a comedy challenge.
It's Canada versus the world, so you gotta have some Canadians at least.
It's like a roast, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little bit of a roast. Yeah, they have to do some sort of stand up.
Who's gonna win that? I'm just like,
oh yes, it's stand up. Ooh,
Silky could have sent home Rita and then kept Anita for next week. Anita, let's say that she get a win by accident or whatever. Silky don't gotta worry about that, but now just kind of
it's a roast.
Like the bottom next week.
She can't make a move with this fandom and put a target on her back. Oh yeah, because child, they would have came. Trust me.
They would have to fight me, Rita.
Wilma, you're thinking of Cornbread? That was a different season.
Oh girl, all black folks don't.
Oh no,
problematic. You're canceled.
That's Cornbread, and that was Diabetes.
Oh my God.
I feel like 6.
Leave Wilma alone. We made a mistake.
It's a you know what? At this point, some of these seasons are blending together too. Let's give her a pass on that. I just had to make sure, like, okay, let's be clear before someone walks away. Man, Silky gave somebody $1,000 for that. No, it was not. No, it was not.
And season 15.
No, there's no cap. That was season 11. That was 3 or 4 Drag Race seasons.
Blake said there is no late. It just happened. Okay. Ooh, Jamar.
Wow.
Oh, there she go.
Hey, you want to tell us how you felt about? You want to give us real quick what your favorite looks and what your least favorites were since J.O.B. got you.
Lord. Okay. Anita.
I'm sorry.
A ball is just not your friend. It's just not. It is just doomsday for you. I remember I liked Vanity's Victoria's Secret number. That was cute. All of Victoria's, all of Victoria's gave me what I needed. I liked Raja's blue ball better than this ball, look wise. I was like, oh, okay. I mean, it's never bad, but okay. Isis gave, oh, yes, Victoria, yes. Yeah, Silky was great. Anita was present. I mean, all in all, I enjoy. Oh yeah, Silky. Yeah, yeah. I agree with all of that. Yeah. Yeah. Read it looking
I know.
Yeah. It looks a mess. Okay. Sure. But what did you think of the lip sync, Jamar?
I'm always somewhat disappointed when I see the name and then in parentheses Super Mega Housemates. And I already know it's going to be dumbed down and it's going to be up to just the whole feeling of the song. Like, give me the original. I mean, it wouldn't have changed the outcome, but I just wanted to hear the original.
Can you imagine if they did the original?
And
Victoria up there in that bodysuit? So I think it's all out.
I would be here for it.
They love a remix. They would have done Lift Every Voice and Sing in the techno remix. And would have had them help us up there dancing.
Or just play the same Mary Mary song.
And this is why we sing.
And it would have been Laganja and Miss Craft.
Yeah.
Girl, please. Okay, now did Silky pull out? Are these baton flags, or is this just her waving the
Silky Nash referenced Coco Montrese book 1, chapter 1, and knew what time it was.
But she's also a flag twirler in itself, like outside of it. I didn't give this Coco because Coco's sleeves were already built in. This was a cape she just tore in the back with the little strips and then wrapped and said, "Here we go." You know what I mean? It was cute. She said, "I'm gonna give you HBCU." I was like, "Okay, bitch, it's halftime show." Okay, let's take this off the screen. Hey, Keke Palmer is pregnant, everybody. Shout out to Keke. She was on Saturday Night Live. It was her first time. It was one of the first times I laughed in a long time, too, from Saturday Night Live. So you should check it out. It's pretty funny. But she announced she's pregnant. Congratulations. I didn't know she had a man.
Yeah, he's the little brother of the actor on Insecure, like the tall looking one.
The fine one.
Sarunas?
Sarunas, that's his little brother.
What?
Oh, I didn't know that. Work. Okay.
Oh.
Does SNL pay you extra if you reveal your pregnancy on there?
No.
Because
Okay, well,
too, right?
Everybody goes on there to show they pregnant.
Also, SNL is cheap as fuck. Just as a waiter's perspective.
From what I've been told too,
they book out restaurants. And I've done like maybe 3 of them. The first one was with Lady Gaga and R. Kelly.
Wow.
I was there. Like we were looking at the
Do what you want.
You felt that yellow energy in the room, didn't you, Chris? It was like a wave of urine just slowly building up.
Come on, Rita.
Anyway, but yeah, they don't tip jack shit or whatever.
I heard that when you're new on SNL too, that pay is
trash.
Good luck. And you got to get one of the full-time positions before they start giving you some coin. But shout out to any comedian out there that's trying to get their way, because I know SNL is a big deal. So
Sarunas had a baby from the girl that played Tasha, right?
Yes. The bank girl.
Right. Okay. I was like, somebody else got prepped within this tribe. Okay. This is a lot of
I mean, I get it.
It's an excellent show. You need to watch it.
It's great.
The twists and turns.
It's cringe.
Who do y'all think will die?
You said who?
Who y'all think gonna die?
Oh, okay. I have 2 predictions already.
Because I
So
don't even want to guess.
I really want who I want to be the one is the Cameron, the husband who's the white guy who's totally rude or whatever. I want him to go. Who I think it's going to be, and if they do this, it would be a gag. And I'm nervous for LB. I'm nervous for Albie. I'm nervous for him for some reason, the son of the dad and the grandpa, because he's messing with that girl, and she clearly has something going on, and it seems to be getting kind of deep. Also, fuck Portia. When I saw that last scene, I was like, good, because you know she let that boy, she did him dirty. I was like, he was a nice guy. I don't know. And also, I'm Harper. I love Harper so much.
I think Star 69 number 2, the one that wants to sing. I think it's her, and it's gonna be by accident, and it might be at the cause of Star 69 number 1. I'm also like floating the idea of Tanya, because Camp Gay over there is real suspicious, and it feels like they're trying to get at her money.
Did y'all hear that? Like, when the guy was talking about would you die for beauty or whatever?
Yeah,
her husband is the one he was talking about, and they're in cahoots. That's what he said, and I was like, wow.
Because I caught that part, and I was like,
like the cowboy is her husband. So we'll see. Like,
I'm gagged.
It's a whole lot of people that could just come up missing. I'm just like, it's.
Then the lady that runs the place is a lesbian, but she gives the most awkward, cringy energy ever.
But love the girl at the desk,
right? Like, and moved the man that was there. Then the other girl almost killed that man with the Molly and the Viagra.
Sunday nights are the best. I mean, we got Potomac, White Lotus, and Rick and Morty in one.
I'm so glad I caught up to White Lotus. I could not stop recording reactions to my Patreon people. You have a lot coming your way. Trust me.
It's like one after another. You're just like, what?
The way Harper cleared them at the table. So, have y'all ever had a threesome before? And how'd that go?
Messy.
Oh, I love Harper.
Sum that up real quick. But Harper was like, no, I'm gonna drag this out. Okay, girl.
Love Harper. But the man was touching her thigh at the table, and I'm kind of like, you didn't even address that with your husband. Are you trying to get him back now? Like,
but did you also like, so Rich husband was trying to mess with Harper's husband, and I was like, I couldn't tell if that was like him being funny or him actually genuinely asking the question.
Yes.
And the way that it was like acted, it was done that way on purpose.
He's like,
so
I want to
put my
like, I don't penis in your butt, and we're like, wait, what? And
he called it bro code or something, and I was like, what?
Yeah, I was like, okay, something's not right here. But also, yes, I am ready for the new SZA album. I'm happy she finally gave us the date. Yeah, the 9th of December.
It's in 5 days.
Yes, can't wait. It's not gonna be better than Control, but you know.
Oh well.
These are the facts.
I just want to know when we're getting the visuals.
I'm not even asking for those anymore.
I stop, but I just wonder when I wake up, like, maybe today. No, I'll go check her Insta.
Whatever that woman feel like it.
All right, let's go ahead and wrap this up, kids. I'm hungry as food, and I will do. When time does White Lotus come on tonight?
9.
9? Ooh, that's late.
I thought it was 10.
Well, 9 Eastern, right?
Well, if it's 9 Eastern, then it's 8 Central. Okay.
I could be wrong.
Yes, I did hear season 15 may be dropping their promo this week. I do know that. So possibly.
They have to if they're going to be dropping something on the first Friday of
if that's what they're going to do. Yeah, because now would be the time. A month in advance is where it goes. They said it's the 7th of December. So if that is the case, expect a video of me breaking it down. So
and Rue's album drops on the first Friday of
January 6th.
Year. So like plus the day, plus like it has to happen. It has to.
It needs to, because I'm kind of ready for season 15 and see Sasha Colby do what needs to be done. All right, Jamar, let's get through you first. I'm so sorry you got to miss most of the panel, but glad you still stay here. Hope everything's good with the JOB. What's your social medias, please?
So you can find me on social media at Jamar84. That's JAMAR84 with the exception of TikTok, which is Jamar840. Make sure you check out the pre-order for the Vintage Noir makeup cosmetic line that we put out on our website, all within my Instagram bio. And I'm ready to talk about season 15 because I want to see her talk about Sasha Colby, and we have one of our other Houston girls that I know turns it.
Yes, ma'am. I hope she has a great edit because baby girl cuts up. So I was like, oh, we will be representing for the H-Town system.
Yes. Love her. I watch her all the time in South Beach. I said, come on.
And I have tipped, and that's why I was like, oh, that is. Yeah. She'll be fine. Depends on the edit. Okay. But
yeah. Girl,
oh yeah.
So she could be a bit of a shade.
That part. That Houston shade. Anywho, getting off of our wonderful city over here and into New York City. See, Diggy, what are your social medias if you know them?
Yeah. Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, all TDiggy1. Patreon.com/TDiggy1. That's it.
Let me know if you want to do some Mario Party. It's been a second.
Yeah, I could probably do it. Well, yeah, tonight's fine if you want. At the White Lotus.
Yes, just let me know. Duly _noted social medias.
Linktree.com/duly_noted. Everything is there. And if I got on your nerves, find me on TikTok at Jamar840.
Add another 0. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
Oh, really quick question. When is the next drop for the Mario Kart?
Isn't it this week? Hold on, because I'm actually excited for that too. Comment section. When is that next Mario Party? Mario Party. That's not happening. Mario Kart Wave happening? Because yeah, me and Chris do play often. The Mario trailer was actually phenomenal. By the way, I'm very excited for the new movie coming out. I was quite surprised at how well that was done. The 7th. Oh, the same day as Okay, cool. The 7th. All right. Thank you for that. I duly Blake, do you want anyone to find you?
No.
Oh, someone is. Okay. That either was a phone vibrating or gas.
Turn off your vibrator, Blake.
Oh, I'm gonna say gas. Okay. Nowhere. Gabby, would you like people to find you possibly?
Absolutely. You can find me under the same name, GabbywithanEye, on Instagram, also on TikTok. If you want to support Miss Mercy and Mr. Abs in there, you can go to SpartanProWrestling.com. Either you can subscribe to the shows we do, or you could even buy a ticket. Buying a ticket, even though you're not going to be there, still supports us. And I can afford stunt glasses because they break. If you want me to stay ready and not have to get ready and have them like on the side because we break things, I
thought you literally
glasses.
Put a new pair on. I got nervous.
No, they did. They broke. No, they broke as soon as we started, but that's because it's a contact sport. I get hit. I've broken like 3 clipboards over somebody's head. You know, I need supplies. It's like school supplies, but for violence.
If you want to help Gabby,
but for violence,
throw things at people and not hurt them, but give the illusion of that. Help her out here, though. But for real, Gabby, thank you for coming through. We appreciate you so very much. So everyone watching, please take care. Thank you for tuning in and listening to these gentlemen talk. There are $ by their names. If you want to drop them as tip, please do so. It'd be super appreciated. But that thumbs up would also be welcome as well. I am Matty Rants, and this is the panel. We will catch you next Sunday. You'll see me and Dooley Wednesday for Dragula Titans. Let's pray something happens. Okay, shoot. Send them all home. No, I'm just kidding. Except for Coco. All right, but thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. And bye. Take care.
Listen.